Yeah. Yeah.
You
and you.
We need Justin's drop.
Don't come at me like that no more.
What the fuck, nigga?
Hey, did you
I heard him.
He's recorded. He got it.
I heard him.
Oh
no.
Yes, sir.
That's sick.
He
whispered that shit
Justin
too.
clearly can't get enough.
Where's the
said what?
sister?
Sweet.
Oh, that's why.
Dale's out here with 42 Doug.
Damn.
Out here sucking dick.
Wow.
Bro, what's up with you?
Bro, that's twice. you do know he is recording.
He's
right?
recording.
This gonna be on. the
Yeah,
pod.
yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
We don't have it.
And don't be like, oh, delete that.
Nah, this is
Yeah,
on the pod.
Niggas is sweet in front of the world. Look at you. Crazy.
But you were out here with 42 Doug, though.
Hey, but don't say it again.
Yeah.
He always double down. You do, Mr. I can't say it because we beat it out.
Exactly.
But you was wilding.
I'll trip it down.
Des, you wanna
Yo.
do your job?
You gonna play some first?
Nah, what did we say we was opening up with?
Nip.
How could you
If you
forget?
give me type in.
Take this slime shit out.
Yeah, please.
Get that fuck away from me.
One niggas be ain't shit niggas in front of the world.
That shit crazy.
Speak yourself.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you, that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew?
RP Nip.
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the road chain. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? Was you drove to the streets?
R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Birthday just passed, man. What's going on, y'all?
Yo.
Got the team in the building.
What up?
Episode 4, AllTrue Podcast. Yes, sir, man. Episode 4 of the AllTrue Podcast in full effect. We got the team in the building. Niggas is ready to pod. Let's get to it. Chris, to my left, what's going on?
Yes, sir. We live and direct. Got your girl up my neck. Why, yes, sir.
Oh no.
Niggas wait all week for that. Quez in the building. What's going on, brother?
You know what I'm saying? The ceiling is the roof. If you gonna drink, it's gotta be 80 proof.
All right, these niggas are drinking.
Oh no. Wait.
Hey, Boogie in the building.
Gotta
What's going
be
on, bro?
What's up? What's happening? What's good?
Oh,
I'm here.
it's simple. Oh, he's boring.
I'm just here, guys. I'm here.
J Smooth, where you at?
Slime ball.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's what he's on today. It's fine.
Yeah, that is what he's on.
Dale, what's
And
good?
you know how I'm coming. From the mud to the marble.
What?
From the basement to the penthouse.
So you get money.
Nah, that nigga Ross just.
What's going on, man? It's your host, Dez. We got a good show for y'all today, man. Appreciate everybody that listened to episode 3 and subscribe. Continue to do that. Share. You can find us on Apple and Spotify podcast. Fellas. All right, so we'll kick it off with the NBA. Yeah.
The NBA.
Playoffs starting tomorrow, Monday. Good matchups coming in. But the prime matchup that got the streets talking is
The streets talking.
is this LA and Portland 1 versus 8 matchup. This nigga Dame Lillard has been hooping.
It doesn't matter.
I feel
It doesn't.
It's
And
not gonna matter.
and you know, I'm
It's
not no
going
hating
six.
ass.
Yeah, I think
Like,
Dale
he-
got something to get off his chest. Like, what is it?
He's straight. Like he nice.
No,
Lillard,
yeah, for sure.
Lillard is
No,
that
for sure,
nigga.
yeah.
But
It's going 6.
when it
it's-
comes down to it,
It's gonna be
It's
too
gonna
much.
stop.
when it's who's better, me or you,
Yeah,
he's oftentimes on the losing side of that battle.
that's right.
When he's supposed to do it,
when he's playing the guys.
but he's supposed to be a guy.
Says who?
How can you be a guy and
He be
lose
begging.
to all
He
the
be
guys?
begging to be the guy.
But he's a guy.
Nah, this is the first
If he's
year.
not a guy
Right.
right now, then
But this
what
is the
he?
first year people are giving him, like, guy credit.
Niggas is late on that.
It's 3 years of
Honestly,
that, though.
he's been a guy.
Yeah,
He's
the
been a
guy.
guy,
He's the
and my
guy
whole
that's just
thing
not-
with him is that you.
No.
It's just levels to which you can be the guy if you are constantly losing to the other guys. Like, it doesn't
But that's
make
what I
sense.
mean. He's a guy, but not one of the guys. There's
So the guys that he can't beat, is he in their tier?
he's
Can't
right
be.
below their tier.
So he's right below their tier, right?
Right.
So he's
And
not.
is he the best player in whatever that tier is? Is he the best player? In
He's
that?
by far the best player in that
Probably.
team. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
So
give
what
him
kind
that.
of guy is that?
What kind of guy is that? That's a
Paul George.
Paul
Nah,
George.
Paul
not on
George.
that
Paul
tier.
George is a
He's a
tier
what?
below.
I ain't gonna
He's a
disrespect.
what?
It's
I ain't
hard.
gonna disrespect Paul
It's-
George, but
wait, wait,
He
wait.
might be in the
Paul
same
George, Paul
tier.
George is what?
He hasn't done
He
anything.
hasn't
He
done
hasn't.
shit.
He hasn't
He
done
hasn't.
shit.
I
So-
mean,
And you can't
No,
put him
no,
in.
no.
He's done the
He's
same
not
thing.
done
He's-
anything.
but he's done the same stuff Dame has.
Dame put him out.
Right.
no,
Okay,
Dame
so
put him
the-
out.
Conference
But
finals.
Dame whooped his ass.
Yeah,
He
whooped his
did.
ass.
Dame
He
did
was
whoop
beat.
his ass.
He whooped his
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
But
so
he been in the
that
conference finals.
Dame is better than Paul George.
I mean,
like
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay,
I'm
but check
saying
this out.
Paul
Where-
George is on his tier.
So where do you put Westbrook?
that's what we just said. Dame is
he's-
the best
where's
player
Westbrook?
on that
He's
tier.
on that same tier
How?
because Dame Lillard beat both of them.
But
But Russ
look
went to the
what
finals.
Westbrook has done compared
And
to
Russ
both
is
of their
an MVP.
careers combined.
Yeah, Russ
I mean-
is a tier above.
But head to head, he got him out of
He
there.
has to
But-
be a
but-
tier above, but he's not with the guys because he ain't.
So
whooped
is
shit.
it- so
But
is
I'm
it-
saying
so is
Dame has
tier
literally
3?
gotten him out of
I
here
didn't hear.
recently.
Yeah, both
As
of them.
recent
Both of them at the
Last
same
year,
time.
like last year.
Like, bye.
I mean, I feel that, but so
So you have
But
Westbrook ahead of
MVP,
Dame?
I
Hey,
might
yeah,
got to.
for sure.
I got an MVP. I got a scoring title. I got a finals appearance. I got. I've been averaging a triple double. I got what for 4 years in a row, 3 years. I said that.
So,
NBA
but you
history.
said with Dame, he can't beat the guys, and shit, Dame he's beating Westbrook though. So how is Westbrook? When does Westbrook beat the guys?
But in Westbrook's defense, every time he would have beat Lillard, that matchup just didn't happen because Lillard couldn't advance.
But okay, as the best player on the team though, when has Westbrook beaten other teams like to the way Dame has?
Not
You know what I'm
much.
saying?
I
So,
don't know. Yeah,
now
as the
that's
best player on the team.
they're both a tier below.
The
You know,
guys.
the niggas who, that list may be like I don't know 7
I mean, I
or
guess
8.
I'm just because I do also believe Damian Lillard's better than Westbrook, but if somebody were to ask me why,
You can't tell him
I don't have an answer
Yeah.
for that. Not an answer that makes sense, at least.
to the thing that matters. It's gonna be too much for them boys.
Yeah, the Lakers.
That's
they
just,
gonna-
just bottom line. Like Dame's good, but and he's proven like, hey, I can will my team to win, but
All right.
it's gonna be too much.
The only issue I have with being like too much for him is if we just base it off the bubble. And saying we just base it off the bubble is an interesting thing because we done lost home court advantage. All the advantages of you being a higher seed is pretty much gone.
Right.
Why are we
Right.
basing it just off the bubble?
Because
That's what they're in right
that's
now.
what you're in the bubble.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have all your players.
Right. So
you don't have home court advantage. There's no advantage to you being the one.
So what two are you taking? Are you taking CJ and Dame or are you taking LeBron and AD?
Well, it's not just CJ and Dame because not just CJ and Dame, LeBron and AD, because if I look at the rest of the Lakers roster.
So you believe that the Trailblazers have a better team than the Lakers?
That's why I asked you which two.
I think the Trailblazers have a better team. I do think LeBron and AD are gonna be too much. But I can't just say.
But they're on the team.
What I'm saying is I can't just say that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be too much for the Blazers because I look at the way the rest of the Lakers been playing. If the rest of the Lakers play like they've been playing, they're gonna lose.
But
it don't matter.
And I feel that. But
if the rest of the team plays that way,
I'm asking you. So with everybody on the team, do you believe that the Trailblazers are better than the Lakers?
You said with everybody on the team?
Yeah.
No.
It's a team. It's the Lakers. So what were you just talking about?
No. I'm saying in the bubble, everybody that's on the Lakers team, they're missing two of their main guards.
Right. With all this being said, do you believe the Trailblazers have a better team than are the Trailblazers better than the Los Angeles Lakers?
Yes or no?
But you're asking me a different question than what I'm saying.
No, because you're saying outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis, you feel that the Trailblazers picks up the like.
I feel like the supporting cast for the Trailblazers is better than the supporting cast for the Lakers.
Okay, and I hear that. So
that's what I'm saying.
So when I ask you who's the better team,
I think the Lakers are a better team because you have two.
So the rest is nothing. It's hoopla.
It does matter.
Why? We're better than you.
Because in this bubble, they haven't looked better.
So that's why I keep asking you.
Because
the better team.
Because
Chris,
if I was
Chris,
to
how
base
do you see this going? How do you see the round one going?
I see it at least being 6 games.
At least minimum?
Yeah. I see if it happens, if it messes up and goes 7, it's a problem. It should.
I will say that. If it goes 7, LeBron goes
7.
If it goes 7, you say, Dan, you got one game to prove a
point.
He's not
pulling that out though.
Yeah.
Game 7, Brian. He's different.
Yeah, I'm about to say Brian.
I don't know.
Nah, Game
7, Brian ain't. He.
I'm about to say.
Come on.
He don't.
I already know.
He don't lose too many of those now.
Scary, man.
I was wilding.
But he didn't have nowhere to go with that.
Nah, I didn't.
That's
why
don't condone this, bro.
You don't have nowhere to
talk
go with
about,
it.
bro.
Game
7, Brian. Think back to the recent Game 7 he's been in.
I'm thinking.
And how many has he won?
Lost the game.
You know what you want.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Not recently. Not since 2010.
That's the whole finals run. So no.
So really, honestly, he's only faced a nigga of this caliber in the Game 7 when he was against the Warriors.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think he's ever seen a nigga like Lillard. And honestly, I think Lillard's better than Curry.
No, I do too. I told you that at work today. He looked at me like I was crazy.
Honestly.
I said, nah, Damian Lillard to me
I
is
could
better than
argue
Steph Curry.
LeBron has never seen a nigga like Damian Lillard before. For you to just say Game 7, Bron can handle that. Because I honestly don't think it's about handling shit. If Lillard come out
it's
hot,
really about matching them.
Raps.
Yeah.
Because Lillard could just start cooking niggas.
Yeah.
I don't think LeBron can go back and forth with Damian Lillard.
Shooting wise, no. Hell no.
And the Lakers have looked
But
awful on defense.
I'm taking my 2 over there too.
And I agree.
And that is
it'll go a maximum 6 games. I say get him out of 5.
If that series were to go 6 or 7 games, how does that look to y'all? Like, how does that series?
Just a little like shit.
Honestly, with everything that's going on, I feel like
it looks like
it looks like a first round. It looks like a first round win to me. That's all it looks like.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I don't play.
Especially what's going on right now.
Oh, you didn't sweep them. Y'all not looking as good as you.
First round series win.
Yeah, just get the dub.
On to the next.
Win the series. Simple. Yeah.
Handle your business.
Simple.
Even though, like, before this bubble stuff started, I was kind of one of the people that's like, bro, I'm gonna judge Bron if he don't put this out.
If LeBron,
based on what
if LeBron don't win a ring, his legacy is tarnished.
I don't think it's tarnished.
Nah, he can't hurt it.
I don't think he can hurt it. Not with this bubble.
He can hurt it by losing with the best team in the NBA and be on the Los Angeles.
They don't look like the best team.
He can hurt it. They're the best
team in the NBA.
They're the best team in the NBA.
Thank you.
They're the best team in the NBA.
They don't
I
look
be
like the
hating,
best
bro.
I'm glad you admitted that.
They're the best team in the
I've been saying
NBA
that.
based off, honestly, they're 2 alone. But they're on the team.
The original year.
They're very top heavy. They're on the team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
After them 2, it's really a sharp.
Sure, it's a drop off. But my
heavy.
two, you ain't never seen my 2. It's just like the Thunder. The Thunder, you didn't think the Thunder with Westbrook and Durant. That was the best. That was the best team in the NBA.
But the Thunder, even with the Thunder, when you had
they were
Thunder
very
and Westbrook,
top-heavy.
you still had Ibaka. You still had okay.
When they made their run with Westbrook and Durant, they didn't have Ibaka.
Yeah,
No,
he was there.
He was there.
He was there.
No, he was gone.
That second time around.
The second time around, he wasn't there.
The time when they were the best team in the league.
Talking about when they lost to the Warriors.
2016.
Yeah,
He was there. Was he not?
no.
Oh, 2015.
I'm talking about when they lost the 3-1 comeback.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
2016.
He was on that team.
Ibaka was on that team.
Yeah. And
That's
Steven
tough,
Steven
man.
Adams. Like, but they had the best team in the league.
Man, that's embarrassing.
Wow.
dog.
And then he go.
3-1, bro.
Like KD suck.
That shit hurt my soul. KD sucked.
Nah, he don't suck. He just pussy though.
Yeah, he might be pussy. You want your one? You want your one? That nigga knock your ass out.
Oh, that nigga. Nigga shit like a
Talking
twig.
shit. Can he
He's
go
like a
DM
twig.
your girl?
Nah,
KD apologized. Nigga's a pussy.
nah. Listen. That was the last. They were the best team in the NBA at that point.
Yeah.
And they lost it, and that looks bad on Kevin Durant. It does.
Yeah.
That was bad on Westbrook.
That's your squad.
It was
They
bad
got
on.
coming out the East.
Out
Yeah,
the East,
but
Boston.
Durant's the best player
You said
on
Boston?
the team.
Yeah.
So
Boston.
it's gonna look
I
worse.
got
on
Toronto.
You got Toronto? He got coming out the East, Dale.
Go ahead and just say Milwaukee, bro.
I want to.
I got
bro.
Milwaukee.
I'm gonna still say the Bucks.
No, I mean I understand. Like I totally understand, but
But
It's
Milwaukee
either-
Or
bro,
Toronto.
hey, bro,
I don't have the Celtics.
About to say,
Oh,
I don't see
are
nothing
you
else.
hating?
Bubble though.
No, I just don't have the Celtics.
hey, bro, don't let your boy get too excited. He gonna start headbutting niggas again, bro.
Toronto.
He just had to let niggas know I'm not
Like,
with the
yeah,
funnies.
he said I'm not a
Nah,
bitch
come
ass
on,
I'm a
nigga.
grown man.
Yeah,
I'm not
shit.
with the funnies.
You gonna headbutt him though? What you gonna do?
Second
to
quarter.
him?
He headbutted the nigga. That shit was wild.
He didn't want to
That's
play
some
no more.
European shit.
He didn't want to play no more. He said, I wanted to leave, but I don't want to.
He said let niggas know I'm not with the funnies. Don't try it.
Man, he get
I'm
his
about
ass knocked
6'11".
out. He get his ass knocked out.
Bow.
I'm a more
How
athletic than
about-
Dwight Howard. Like
Excuse me.
I'm just a more like
No,
Athletic
he
Dwight Howard.
no. I'm not putting Howard in there with
I'm talking about just physical.
Nah, he's just better than Howard. And
Yeah, for sure. Like
he's just
We gotta stop disrespecting prime Dwight Howard though.
Nobody
Prime
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard
though.
is not fucking with Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's simple. And I said what I said.
What?
I
Prime
mean,
Dwight
that's a
Howard
fact.
went to the
And
finals.
I'm not. You said what?
Giannis
Prime
really
Dwight
went to
Howard
the
went to the finals.
I mean, but you
Yes,
got,
he
That's
did.
that's cool and everything, but
you gotta
I'm not.
see, you gotta see
You're
what
not
he's
listening to
saying,
me.
though. Yeah, you gotta see what he's saying.
He's not fucking with Giannis. It's that simple, bro.
He's not.
Giannis is just better than him at any point in Dwight Howard's career. Simple.
You think differently?
You're crazy.
Chris,
Because he
I
had a
didn't say-
finals
okay.
appearance.
I didn't say no.
No, I'm asking because you looking crazy. Like you.
No,
Like,
no. I'm saying like it. I feel like it's disrespectful to just be like.
Why?
Why?
Dwight Howard
Why is it
wasn't
disrespectful?
shit.
Because the
Niggas
So-
always
No, no,
can't
no.
find it
But-
disrespectful when you just not better than the other
But
niggas.
nobody's saying that. Is Giannis better than Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard's a Hall of Famer. Like,
No.
No.
Wait, what? I
Is
said
Giannis better than
yes.
Dwight Howard?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what he's
that's not
saying.
that matters. Like,
That's
that's
what
what
he's
we're talking
saying.
about.
At any point, I'm taking
he
it to the
said
next level.
prime- he
At
said
any
prime
point
Dwight
in his
Howard, like-
career, I don't give a fuck.
But see, prime,
Yeah,
but
Giannis is better than
see,
prime
the-
Dwight
the-
Howard.
but
What?
They're saying that
You see that
because
nigga?
prime Dwight could not do what Giannis.
No, he
is
can't.
doing. That's
He's
that's
not
why
as good.
Drawing
He's-
the ball up the
he
court.
can't do it 'cause
I mean,
he's not that
it's
good.
Everything. He can't do it.
That good.
I mean, obviously,
Giannis
two
pushes the
different
ball
levels.
up the court in
you
2
see why?
steps.
You see,
But is
like,
that good? We're comparing two players.
I know. No.
He's not
no.
yet. His
I'm not
prime
saying.
version is not better than the MVP ass nigga.
I'm not. It's the same way when you be like, "Hey, bro, you went a little overboard in how you said it."
So you took some offense because I said
Yeah.
he not
Yeah,
like
Dwight
that.
Howard
It
apologist.
was
But
a little
listen,
bit overboard in how you
Dwight
said it.
Howard is not
What is
like
Dwight Howard done
that.
for you?
If that is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's not he did that for me, bro. I just want.
I tell you, that nigga didn't. He didn't come to Atlanta when he should have. So
Nobody
That
wants to
don't got
play.
nothing to do with it.
Oh wait, hold on. Go ahead, what?
Nobody wants to play in Atlanta.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you're gonna lose
Like,
your
what-
superstar.
we're
in,
not.
like,
What
5
comes?
years.
What you put on that?
But we won't stay.
What I want to put on a 6-year long bet?
Yeah.
A check.
Yeah.
What you?
What you? What you?
All right,
We
no.
gonna talk.
Yeah.
Niggas get too much money on here. Alright. So yeah, so playoffs start tomorrow. Round 1 is 4 games tomorrow. It's Utah and Denver. That should be fun.
Denver.
I definitely.
Yeah,
We'll talk about
Denver.
it off pod.
100%.
Brooklyn and Toronto.
No, I got Denver though.
Brooklyn, Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto, of course.
Of course.
Philly and Boston.
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 The Mavericks.
The
I have the
Mavericks.
Wait, hold
Dallas
up.
Mavericks.
Is
Clippers.
Benny out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's dead. Dead.
I have
Dallas and
the
and-
Dallas
and LA.
Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks.
You have the Mavericks?
Yes.
Clippers.
Clippers.
You guys.
I mean, of course.
Yeah. Hey, nah. Quiz, hey.
All right.
Quiz, you hate.
Remember this.
You got Dallas in 7.
We're gonna see what Luka
Huh?
does.
You got Dallas in 7.
This is playoff
I
debut.
got Dallas in 6.
We gotta see what we're going.
I like
Dallas
the way
is
you
6.
talking
God
dirty though.
damn.
He talking
Dallas is
crazy. I
Dallas
fuck with
is
it.
6.
Cause
Yikes.
Luka Doncic, he
wild.
might be that nigga. He might be a nigga that I think Lillard not. Let's
Nah.
talk about that.
Nah.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
let's keep going.
Doncic.
Let's talk about that.
Keep going.
I
Keep
think
going.
All right.
I think Doncic is going to be able to overcome in situations where Lillard was not able to.
Oh, we're moving on.
Let's talk
We're
about
moving
it.
on.
We're
He's
moving
serious.
Hey,
on.
Let's
keep
talk
going.
about it.
We're
All
moving on.
Milwaukee,
Let's keep going.
Orlando,
And he's a white man.
Okay,
Milwaukee.
we got it.
Miami, Indiana.
I got
Hey,
Who gives a fuck?
hey.
No, I got Miami though. I got Miami.
You might
I
be
got
Jimmy.
Miami.
You look about Jimmy down there getting
No, I
listen.
don't. Fuck
Jim,
Jimmy Butler, nigga.
No. He played the Pacers, and Jimmy said T.J. Warren who?
TJ Warren gonna drop.
Jimmy Butler
12
is
points.
beefing with T.J. Warren. This is what I'm
That's
talking
so
about. Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Butler. Like,
OKC in Houston.
I got OKC.
I got OKC.
I might have
Upset?
OKC.
I got
Hey,
it.
Hey, look.
I want Houston
Nigga,
to win so
They
bad.
said Russ Miami what?
Yeah,
2 games.
Rush out 2 games. First 2.
So,
Russ
so,
was
so,
first.
Okay,
so Chris Paul and Harden get the chance to.
Yeah, I'll duke it out.
Chris Paul go fuck that.
I know he is for sure. He gonna show.
Listen,
Yeah, he is.
and this is coming from a Thunder fan. Harden's gonna come out there and average like 45.
and 12 turnovers.
And there's not gonna be shit that we can do about it because we don't have an answer for James Harden.
Playoff Harden. You know about him.
It's the Thunder.
Playoff Chris Paul, like
Playoff Harden has done nothing but lose to champions his entire career. So
So it's Chris Paul.
And the Thunder are not champions.
so.
He's touching on Chris Paul.
They are not.
So you got the Rockets.
So you got the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets are gonna win that series. Clearly. What are we talking about?
I got
Okay, wait. This is how you do this. Anybody want to put some money on that?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up?
what's up?
What you trying to do?
A wager, perhaps?
Yeah,
Yeah, what you trying
what's
to
up?
do?
How much?
How much you trying to do? How confident are you?
I'm pretty confident.
All right, bet. What you want to put on it?
Name your price.
No,
Name your price.
you name
No,
it.
you name y'all's price.
Niggas ain't trying to let niggas know how much.
When niggas,
Yeah, right.
it's 2 niggas that I'm about to bet. Y'all name your price.
We put 50 on it.
All right, yeah, I'll put 50 on the series.
Yeah,
All right,
50.
bet. All right, bet.
Anything
Anything
Yeah.
said on
Oh,
anything
but-
said on the AllTrue
and
Podcast.
I
man.
think we all got LA over Portland.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Easily.
All right, so LA.
I hope it is
In
not
5
that.
or
I hope
6.
it's not drama free. You know what I'm saying?
You want
I
all
hope
the games
some
to be
wi-
close?
I want some wild shit to happen.
Real-
But the LeBron.
Real
needs
quick
to-
before we get off the NBA,
Something to do.
that Nets rumor has popped up again. With
Greg,
yeah.
Greggy, I think it's gonna happen too. I really think it's gonna happen.
That'd be
He gonna-
I
great.
feel like Popovich will retire before he goes to another team.
Now he gonna jump ship.
Yeah, of
He's-
course he
he's-
is.
he's-
Because
he's
I
that
just
over there.
saw some type of interview. He's like, why would I retire? They asked him if he was gonna
Oh,
retire.
they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that.
He's like,
So
why would I
yeah,
do
he
that?
probably gone. He's probably gone.
Yeah, he's out.
To coach that team over there, they're not
And,
good
and,
enough.
and let me tell you,
KD.
let me
Hey,
and let me
pretty
tell you
solid.
something right
Okay.
now. If Greg Popovich get his hands on Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, DeAndre Jordan, oh my, it's gonna be. What's your boy name from the 76ers? We was just watching him hooping, balling, white boy.
White boy from 76ers.
Yeah,
Huh?
you know what I'm talking about. The white boy, he's on the Nets now. He was
Joe
balling.
Harris?
Oh, Joe.
Not Joe Harris,
No,
but
you
he's
talking-
also on the team.
Oh, Caruso.
No, nigga,
Shit, the
you
white
talking
boy
about?
from-
Know what Dale's
from the
talking
Sixers.
fuck,
He's on the Nets now.
yeah.
I was
We
talking about Tyler.
just-
I was talking about Tyler Johnson.
Oh
Tyler
yeah,
Johnson,
Tyler
that's who he
Johnson.
is.
Tyler
That's
Johnson,
From the
right?
Heat, he can't
From
really.
the Heat. That's what
Yeah.
I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I was talking about
From
Tyler
the
Johnson. That
Heat.
nigga nice.
But
Uh,
Karis LeVert's a problem.
Karis LeVert is a problem.
He's a
problem.
bucket.
He's
Niggas
a
was sleep on him.
I was.
He's a bucket.
I was definitely. sleeping on
Then
him.
when he finished showing niggas too, he's also a bucket. Kyrie's a bucket. Durant's a bucket. DeAndre Jordan's a rebound.
And a block.
Jared Allen's a
It's a
fucking
rebound.
a ball, offensive board.
Jared
This one
Allen's
gets-
a block.
Yeah,
He's a block. He's a dunk.
block,
He's an offensive board.
dunk.
He's really a machine out there. It's really nasty. And I'm telling you, Kevin Durant's winning 2 rings for Brooklyn. Now we can move on.
Hey, Not so fast, bro. Like,
Nah,
I second that.
Hey,
You second that,
I'ma
Justin?
let him have it.
Justin,
You know, I'm a KD fan, right? You know how that goes.
KD fan, you know how that goes.
I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, you're not a KD fan.
Man's not hot.
Hey, you're a LeBron fan now. Stop it.
No, LeBron's just to go. We can continue though.
This nigga. Speaking of KD though,
What's up with you?
he looked
He
looked extra happy to be in the Drake video.
Hey, those are the two biggest fans of each other playing each other right there.
Yeah, I mean, goats respect goats. It's
Groupies.
just what it is.
Those groupies.
It both
Nice
They
guy
look-
activity.
It's a lot of nice guy
like
activity.
if
Quick
I'm,
game of
if I'm
one-on-one.
that nigga, I'm gonna also acknowledge niggas that are also that nigga. That's just how it works when you're that nigga.
Like when
A
you
lot of Trey Young fans couldn't relate.
don't do that.
A lot of Hawks fans in the building.
Hey, chill.
A lot of Falcons fans. Niggas
What,
ain't.
see, now you just name.
Okay, yeah, now you just.
Yeah, I'm talking crazy. A lot of Georgia Bulldog
What's
fans.
up?
What does that mean? What
A
are you
lot
talking
of
about?
niggas that ain't never been those niggas, so they can't relate to those niggas. Y'all niggas don't know what the goat is.
Hell no.
That nigga's alright.
2046.
You
You
good,
just
bro?
told.
Yeah, like, what was the score?
Never
What
mind.
was the
I ain't gonna
score?
say it.
That's
I ain't gonna say it.
ridiculous.
What?
That's
Excuse
sick.
me?
You just told somebody.
Was that it?
Yeah,
2043.
Y'all agree
My
about
bad.
the goat. But you don't know what the goat is.
Right. Like, what is he
So-
talking about? He's just talking crazy. He's literally just
What
talking
happened?
crazy.
None, bro.
Hold
Talking
on.
about
Ravens? Baltimore?
Two
Was
rings?
it John Wall?
They got a couple rings.
We got a John Wall fan in here and a Pistons fan in here. What are we talking
Oh,
about?
wait. Kobe's my favorite player. John Wall is just my favorite current.
You don't own no Lakers
Why
gear.
did John Wall say your career favorite crime? You don't have to do that.
No, yes, he
played,
does. No, he got to
bro,
die on
hasn't
that
played in 2 years. You
hill.
don't have to
No,
do
he
that.
got to die on
He
that
wa-
hill.
He hasn't played in 2
He
years.
said Slick retire.
He hasn't played in 2 years, so now is not. But while John Wall was playing, I just like the way John Wall played. He's one of my favorites. I like watching him play.
See, he was a loser.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
aggressive.
but he
Game
likes
bang.
he likes losers clearly
He lost
because
to IT.
Gangbangs.
the rest of his
He said
The rest of what, bro?
Dak- he said-
Dak Prescott, another proven loser.
Bro, my favorite teams are Baltimore, the Hurricanes, and the Lakers. What are you
The
talking
Lakers.
about?
Now he's a
He
Lake.
sound like a
Get him out of here, bro.
No, bro.
He's Justin
Wait,
ass
wait, wait.
niggas in here. on
I
the
celebrate
podcast.
favorite
greatness.
Hey, listen, I ain't changed favorite teams since
You
I was
haven't, but
born.
You're not a Lakers
So,
fan.
there's no
bro.
continuity with your team selection. It's just
Nah, it's based on who my favorite player was when I was 5.
5. Wow.
Here niggas go, man.
Hey, bro.
What's the next topic, man?
I was really so beside your boy being so excited. How y'all fuck with the new Drake and what's the album title he's going with? Certified Lover Boy.
Certified
Lover Boy.
Lover Boy.
Right up my alley, bro.
Yeah.
That shit probably gonna be fire. I ain't even gonna
Chris
lie.
knows. No, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
it's just gonna be crazy.
What does Drake have to do for you to go? He got to die or some shit?
Bro, it's just not Hov.
I mean,
He
not
just
Hov.
not
It's just not Hov, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's just
Hey, but Drake said
He not Hov outside of music, sure, but we talking about the music.
I'm talking about the persona. Of the
Nah,
GOAT.
nah, niggas is.
No,
Man.
niggas talking about image.
Yeah, niggas talking about
I'm
image.
talking about music too. Like
They sound
Mad number one is 20 years ago.
Yeah,
what
but
you mean?
he doesn't make better music than Drake.
I don't give a fuck about
Nah,
none
niggas
of
don't
that
give a
shit,
fuck.
nigga.
Drizzy the
That
GOAT,
nigga-
man.
That nigga Jay-Z's the GOAT of rap, bro.
It's cool. He'll do it like 10 more years, and then I'll ask you again. Don't worry about it.
All right, ask me again. I'm only taking those two at the top, though.
Oh, yeah, I won't accept anything else as the answer.
Okay.
Meaning you, Chris,
I ain't
you
gonna say
made a
it. I'm
face?
gonna keep it to myself.
Who's
I
that?
got it.
Who?
I
Definitely
keep it to
not,
myself. Y'all
not
got
Lil
it.
Wayne.
Oh,
I mean,
Wayne?
talk about it.
Whoa.
Talk, yeah, get your shit off. Go crazy. Is it Wayne?
Of course it's Wayne, bro.
Of course.
Definitely
What,
not
what's,
Wayne.
Wayne, what's Wayne's best song of his career? Like, what's the one? That, and I mean, not your favorite, just that the one that created a moment. What song is that?
Chris is pouring the liquor.
There's
Oh, he about to go crazy now. It's a wrap.
What song is that?
Hustle Music. Probably Mr. Carter.
So are Wayne's his?
See,
Wayne's his?
Wayne
bigger
had a
than,
lot of songs.
Are Wayne's his bigger than
See,
Drake his?
I would have went sky's
No.
the limit.
Sky's the
Yeah,
limit.
for
is-
sure.
But that's
Yeah.
I was naming
Wayne had a lot of
I was
songs.
naming-
Yeah.
I was
He had a
trying to name
lot
all
of
them.
songs.
But I don't think he ever
lot
had-
of
Like,
those,
honestly,
like,
I was
You don't
surprised
think he
that
ever
you
had a
an answer.
moment?
A moment.
No,
You don't think Wayne
it
had
depends
a
on what you
moment?
call a
Okay,
moment.
he had a.
You don't think Wayne
His
ever
run
had
was a moment, but his run was a moment because of how much
Content he had.
content he
Yeah.
was putting out. It wasn't necessarily
Right,
like,
but that's
No,
what makes it a run.
But it wasn't
right.
just.
But I think.
But part of reason Drake's run is like this is because of how much content he puts
But Drake's
out.
no, it's not even about the content, but it's the
No,
quality
it's
of the
definitely
content.
the quality.
Bruh,
It's the quality
It's
of the
the
content.
quality of music for sure.
Yes,
Hey,
it is.
listen,
It
bruh,
is
as
the
much-
quality of the content that
as
Drake puts out.
much
You
every
think
much as
you
I'm-
think Drake's like the amount of content Drake has is comparable to Lil Wayne's?
Do you think Lil Wayne's quality in music from 2003 to 2010 isn't some of the best quality
the
in
range
music
of
you
the
ever
range.
heard?
No.
Nah.
Wayne's
Nobody
range was
argued that.
everywhere. Wayne was literally greatest rapper alive for 2003 to 2010.
Did
Greatest
Wayne make better
content there
music-
was.
Did Wayne make better music than Kanye during that time?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I disagree. In
That's
terms of
cool.
quality of music, I
I-
think quantity. Now, so that's what I'm saying. Wayne had a lot of quantity at a specific level of quality that was fire and it was amazing. But I think at the same time, it's about him when it comes to him being the GOAT. He's right outside that box simply because it never seemed that
It's like
Even
one
in- even
step
in his-
missing, like,
even in his midst of having hella music and hella features and mixtapes and shit.
Hey, bro.
It was just I don't think he ever had a song or a project that was just like damn like
That's it right
See,
this is
that's
Yeah,
where I
another
disagree. Wayne literally had a time and era where it was like, if Wayne does a song, Wade's song is the most important song
How long
that
did that
ever
last?
dropped. For 7 years.
You think that was a 7-year?
That was
nah,
a 7-year
that
run.
wasn't 7 years.
That was 7 years.
It was
bro.
like from
What?
It started
06
in
to
03.
010. Wait,
It
2010.
started in 03.
That's 4.
4 years. Yeah.
It started in 03,
Four is
went
not
to
enough.
2010.
there. 03?
It started in 03.
Four is not
Everything Wayne Hunter was the biggest song?
Not in 03.
Yeah, nah.
It didn't start
bro,
in
That's
03.
cap. That's super cap.
It started in 03 when
I'm
Wayne...
talking about when he became one of the guys that was not 03. He was not one of the guys prior to about 06, 07. Like he was definitely a star. No, niggas is not saying he wasn't a star. Like he wasn't getting looks. So he was doing songs.
So
with,
what tape or project do you believe made him one of the guys?
Drought 2. Drought 2, not Drought 2. Dedication. Either Dedication 2 or Car 2, whichever one came first.
I'm not giving you. I'm not giving
Whichever
you a
one came
mixtape.
first, that's the
I
one.
can't give you a mixtape.
That's cool. You may not give it a mixtape.
Okay,
But that's why I
Dedication
said...
2 is 06.
That's why I said...
That's what I said. 06.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was going to keep it to myself.
No, but
Because
dedication,
as
a-
two, dedication
because-
2 is hard, but it's not.
But I'm saying
I'm
as
talking-
a...
But you gotta think
I'm
about
talking
what
about
we're
the
talking about
time.
though. Like, that's
And that shit comes
You
to
gonna
an
put up-
album.
But that's why I said it depends on... Because I can't...
so you
Carter
gonna put
2 is what?
dedication 2 up with Reasonable Doubt?
No.
No, right?
Absolutely
not even
not.
close. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
absolutely not.
And I don't think Wayne has any
You
reasonable
put,
doubt.
you put,
Cartoon.
what's Wayne's best album?
So Car 2 is 05. Car 2 is better than any
What's-
album I've ever heard. Car 2
Wow.
is my favorite
Oh.
album I've ever heard.
It's-
So that's why I said I'm gonna keep it to myself.
My goodness.
that's the greatest album you ever heard.
Car 2 is my favorite album that I've ever listened to.
It's
Hands
like you
down.
purposely dodged the question just now. It's like you saw the question and you're
No, I
on
didn't.
on
I
purpose to
answered the
avoid it.
question. He
No, you
said
didn't.
Car 2 is the best album I heard. Yes, it's my favorite album. It's the
And
best
then he
album
says
I've
it
heard.
again. Is it
I
the best
just
album or
said
is it your favorite album?
Both.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
My fault.
my statement not changing. Car 2 is the best album I've personally ever listened to.
I mean,
There's no I mean. No. I hate to say your opinion is wrong, but that's fucking wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, bro, you can have it.
But it is your opinion. So it's not wrong, but you're wrong. Nah, Wayne,
man.
the best project ever. That's fucking nuts.
Car 2 don't have a bad song.
what's the best rap album title that y'all have heard like the last 10 years?
Damn.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
And it really encapsulates like everything with the album. Just damn, bro.
The Life of Pablo.
Oh.
The Life of Pop, I like that name too.
No, like I was saying, damn, like.
See, I
Kendrick.
thought you were saying like to. Never mind.
No.
You said
but
Butterfly, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
that's a cool one.
Yeah.
Kendrick
That's
got
what
some
you
good
got
ones.
too?
Kendrick
No.
got some good ones.
What you got?
The Life of Pablo.
The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
Scotty.
The documentary.
That was the last 10 years?
No, wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about last 10 years.
I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah, you playing.
I mean, there has been a documentary in the last 10 years.
Yeah, it
It
has.
wasn't the documentary.
No, it wasn't, but
It was that.
I still like the name. Like,
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You fuck with that one?
Yeah.
That was fire. Oh,
That shit.
Quest.
Quest
Quest,
not a Ye guy though.
Nah,
I'm not. I'm really not.
He's
Like,
not a Ye guy.
after, was it graduation?
Yeah. That's when you.
Yeah, I just.
You fuck my Beautiful Dark Twisted.
You know what's really crazy? That Rick Ross song y'all had played.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
I might have heard that probably 2 years ago.
Oh man,
But I really went back and listened to it
Shit
last
fire,
week.
right?
Yeah, that's just straight.
it's an amazing song. Nah, my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That shit. The whole presentation was I was fucking with that shit.
I would have to go with watching movies with the sound off.
That's cool.
Watching movies with sound off.
Yeah.
By
Mac Miller.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
cool.
I just like the album title. Like,
No, that
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, that was also a beautiful body of work, by the way.
oh no,
Yeah,
that's
just
great.
Mac Miller. Quick hot take. Mac Miller's the best Caucasian artist all time.
I don't
I'm
argue
not
with
mad
you.
at that.
I
You're right.
definitely will not argue.
All
with you.
time.
I will not argue with you.
Who's that throwing? Who's that? Throw in the rock stars too. All of them. All of them. The Elvis. All of them.
Wait.
Okay.
You heard what I said.
All right.
Throw them all in there.
It might be a couple,
hip hop and rapper.
it might be a couple
Yeah,
white
and,
guys.
then, and then you throw in a bunch of
Eminem.
I want you to get everybody in
I need
there.
you to restate that.
Yeah, get in there.
So
It might be
Eminem.
a couple white
Yeah,
guys.
he's better than Eminem.
I'm gonna say it.
He might not be as skilled of a rapper as Eminem,
But
he
music-
makes,
I think
he
he
makes
makes
better
better
songs.
songs.
He makes
I
better
think he
music.
makes better songs.
Okay,
than
I mean,
Eminem.
Alright.
Eminem's not my cup of tea, but
I mean, Eminem's fire. don't get
I
me
like
wrong,
Mac.
but he
I
just-
like Mac Miller over Eminem.
I feel like Eminem made his tenure off just being super technical, like the style of his rap,
Yeah.
like everything in it, like is just hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas literally can't physically rap like that. Like it's hard. Like it's technically fire. Like
No, facts.
yeah, he's definitely fire for sure. But
I don't care about that no more. Yeah.
right, that shit's annoying.
Exactly.
That was cool when I was a hip hop
Yeah,
head and I was
it's
like
not
15.
even really. I
And
always
I had
thought
all the
like
free time in the world to listen to music.
I always thought Eminem was just real.
I'm
wordy.
26 now. Bro, you're rapping too much.
Honestly, the less words you use to
got
get to your
so
point, the
many
better you are.
words.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why Drake is good.
Mm-hmm.
He can say a
The
whole lot.
less words you use to get to your point, the better rapper you are, in my opinion.
Well, you
That's why
see,
folks like
This
Gunna.
is hard.
they saw the double XL. That doesn't exist.
That
XL coverage.
double XL has
That shit
been
is trash, bro.
childish since like 2013. Man. I ain't give a fuck.
But I will say they probably got the cover
gonna say 13, that's
probably as right as possible.
Yeah,
This last one.
but and that's the reflection on
The music.
But what? Yeah,
music,
but
that's
like,
what
what
we're
does
saying.
right mean? Hot?
sure.
Pretty much. That's what the double XL cover typically is. The budding hot people.
And I feel like it used to be.
It was.
I guess
We've
it's
had that
just
conver- no,
we
we-
were
'cause we-
spoiled
we've
because
had-
I just think the hot people
Right.
just were naturally that good.
Like
So
Yeah.
I guess I just expected.
the classic niggas that
Well,
we
think about
that we
the-
kind of had when we were like middle school, college, like
Right.
Like we had
I'm about to say
J.
your
Cole.
like
OG.
middle school, high school, college. Like, yeah, we had like
Yeah.
a lot of niggas who had like long careers.
It was the
I can't
Wale,
really see that shit with these
Kid
niggas.
Cudi,
These
Kendrick.
Kendrick, Big Crit,
Meek, Big Sean,
Meek,
like
Sean, even people like that fell off, like
Nipsey
somebody,
was even, like
yeah,
Fetty,
Nipsey,
Fetty
somebody like
Wap.
even somebody like an Asher Roth.
Asher
Like,
Roth had a little run.
You know, Asher,
But-
and people liked Asher Roth.
But I'm saying-
Asher Roth
so-
could rap.
yeah.
So now it's like kind of like, all right, why are we still doing this? Why are we still having these people do ciphers when they're not even really rappers? Like they're not
They
rappers.
do themselves such a disservice. And I wish one of these little niggas just be like, nah, I'm not doing it freestyle. Like talk
Right.
no, that's not the shit I
Especially
make.
if you can't.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, your ass. Just not. Tell these niggas, yo, I'm not doing double XL freestyle. Y'all know good and damn well that's not what I make. I do a song, though. I do a double XL freestyle song, like,
Yeah,
But-
it's okay to not be able to freestyle. I promise it's okay.
yeah, cause niggas get out there and you sound like
I
you're
promise.
so you sound like everything you're saying is some shit that you wrote to a beat, clearly.
and you're singing,
Yeah, that shit
and you
just
can't
don't
sing.
translate all the way.
You don't got no auto tune behind it. Like,
We was mad spoiled with the niggas that we had.
Yeah.
Because they all end up like, we can look back, them niggas all had long careers.
Yeah.
7
Long,
plus.
and it's not even about just being long. It's just
they had
really
quality.
good. They're really
Right.
good. At
Yeah, they
music.
had quality.
Like,
Even if
really
they
good.
run was 2 years, there was
Right.
quality in those 2 years.
Like who's the sorriest rapper from our generation? From that class, you know, class.
Probably dude got
It's crazy because I would call a guy like
Troy F.
Well, you,
Troy
what are you
F.
about to-
you know what I was about to say.
why you gonna do him like that?
Because
I feel what you're saying though.
not asses, but
Who you gonna say?
yeah though.
Who Twitter love to hate?
Why him?
But listen though,
But he's
listen.
playing.
I'm not saying he ass, he fire, but
Wait, who we talking about?
it's
You
just
know
like,
who we talking
Who Twitter
about.
love to hate?
You know who we talking about.
Who's the one rapper on Twitter that
Like, it just
social
goes
media?
back
The nigga
to-
just love to hate that nigga. It don't matter what he put out, what he do.
And we not gonna say no name.
Okay.
Train.
And we not gonna say no names.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
But it's
think
just
I get it. I
Say his
get it.
name. ain't you?
we not gonna say his name. But it's just like
The hate be for a whole bunch of nothing.
it's not hate for me though.
I
He
see what you
just-
did there.
You. Nah, that nigga rapping low. That shit crazy. But nah, it's not even about like hating. He just, I'm sorry.
He's the worst of the.
I
of that
think
era,
yeah,
right.
it's like look who you
But he's
came out
not.
with.
But he's
not
not
the
the worst of
worst,
those
though,
guys.
but I
Who
think
you got, Big Sean?
No. I'm saying
Sean
like,
lied.
No,
if
Big
somebody
Sean's
was
terrible.
He lied.
Nah,
he
he
did
used
lie.
to be fine.
If somebody probably was to go to that cover, Wale would probably rank either third or fourth. Because I don't think Kendrick and Cole was on his same cover.
Well, we're not talking about XXL.
But not exactly the cover.
but that's
just
what I'm
that,
saying.
Just
Like
that
if
era.
his group that he originally
He was part of that
probably
group.
came out
he was
with,
part of
He
it.
came
because
in
his
that
group
group.
is probably
He's part of the
Him and
culture.
Cole and
Nah,
Kendrick
he's
and Meek, and they're
he's
all
part
in
of
that group.
Yeah, he's
they
part
all
of
in that group.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
they're-
that
okay.
that era where all because
He's
all
top
them
10.
niggas literally
He's at
came
least top
in.
10 in that group. Is he over Wiz?
He's probably 10.
Is he over Wiz?
I'm asking.
No, that's
No.
a good
I might
question.
have him over Wiz.
He's not.
I don't think so.
I don't have
And
him
that's
over Wiz.
and that's what I'm saying. Like,
So he's in the same range as Wiz.
no,
Can
Wiz, to me, Wiz is better than him.
better.
I don't think
Ah.
Wiz is better.
I
think
said
Wiz
they
is
in the
bigger.
same range.
But
I
I
don't even
I don't
know
think
if-
Wiz is
I
better than
enjoy
Wale.
Wiz's
I won't even know
music
if I say
more
Wiz is
than
Wale.
Than Wale's.
Wale's
right,
music
I do.
is boring. I'm
Wiz,
sorry.
Wiz,
I
Wiz
fuck
is in my
with
top
Wale.
five.
I mean,
favorite.
he's got one or two that.
I
That's
feel like
alright,
the
but
album About Nothing was like truly like slept on, and I feel like that was a time if niggas wasn't so interested in hating the nigga that
The
niggas were
album,
like, damn, nah.
it
this,
was just about.
but
It's just-
he got boxed into a corner where, you know, and granted to show how good that class is, and like it hurt his career to where he couldn't like, you know, be successful still. You know what I'm saying?
But he
But
also
it never got him to. He never
could get the
that
superstar
next,
status.
Yeah, that
He could
next
never get to
level.
that next
He-
status.
and
He was friends with all the
society's
niggas
defense, he did
that were
to
in.
himself.
You
'Cause
know,
he
he's
be
definitely done
crying.
lied
He
to
be
himself. It's
crying.
the Dame
He be
Lillard effect.
crying. Yeah, he be crying. He too bitter. That shit's unnecessary. Like niggas will. This nigga went on Twitter and literally was tight that niggas fuck with J. Cole. Like that.
All right, no. That
He
wasn't
was
what it
tight.
was. Bro. That
Like he was
wasn't what it
literally
was.
tight. Like why this nigga got so many fans? Fuck y'all.
No, that
Since y'all
wasn't.
dick eating J. Cole. Like why
that-
I gotta be dick eating J. Cole
But
just
that-
because I enjoy J. Cole more than you?
No, that wasn't
That's
what it
bitter
was.
behavior. That's
No.
sick.
He got mad.
But and that's just one instance.
But that's
you
not
know
what
he's,
happened.
he's a
A lot of times people take Wale's reactions and be like, "Oh, why he reacting?" But then if you look at like why Wale mad, Wale be having a valid reason to be mad.
No,
For
he
example, the J. Cole situation, bruh, somebody randomly tweeted, "Oh, I see J. Cole at protest. Why the hell Wale not at
Oh, yeah, I
protest?"
seen that.
Wale was like,
Yeah, niggas was
"Why
wild
are
for
you
that.
bringing my name up?"
But right,
Like-
no, for that part, that I will say niggas was wild. But,
And I'll
but
give
I
him
think,
that.
But I
that's
think
what
a lot of
happens
times,
with
Wale
Wale.
had the
He just-
reputation.
But that's why I said it's just one
But in
instance.
general though, over a long period of time, Wale gained a reputation of being the nigga that complains about everything.
Right.
and he does.
And it just got annoying.
He
after
does.
A while,
He
bro.
literally
And
complains
he
about-
made it a little too easy to like.
Oh no, for sure.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? And so after a while, even if the music was good, a certain group of niggas are just like, I'm just not gonna.
It.
I don't
Right,
really care.
I'm not gonna check you out.
I'm just not gonna check, you know. But you're friends with all the niggas because you know
you make good music.
you got drafted into the game around the same time. A bunch of niggas that are gonna do bigger numbers, are
Wale
gonna get
just-
bigger looks, are gonna have more commercial.
Wale just don't have too much timeless music. This is the reason why I can't say he's out there with some of these.
I won't say that.
Because going back to listen to his music, it doesn't have the same effect.
No, it
It
doesn't.
just don't.
Nah.
I don't know.
Like I haven't grown past old Kendrick records or old J. Cole records or old Drake.
Yeah, they for sure don't hit the same.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go back to it, it doesn't sound as good as the others. Like it's literally not as good as his company. Given he was unfortunate in being in that company, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
By comparison, yes, but that's just what the game is, though.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like if you just name those three, right? That big three.
Other niggas though.
Yeah, his quality.
He was
but
on
if I compare
with other niggas that are better.
but that's all I'm about to say. His quality with almost anybody else to me.
Him
in
on
that,
MG didn't do him no favors.
I think I liked his music then until he got to.
He would
What
get
was
on.
the album?
I fuck with Florin.
I think he would get in. He'll be
I fuck with Florin.
He'll be a bunch of.
I didn't like Florin.
I like Florin. I like Florin.
I like Florin,
But I think it's like he would get.
but none of
Whenever
that.
No,
we
it was
listen to
Ambition.
him
I hated Ambition.
on those MMG records.
You like the album?
It,
I like
it just
Ambition.
didn't.
Like
it never-
Wale wasn't even the best rapper on MMG. He wasn't. I'm sorry.
He get on a song with Meek Ross
And I know-
him. And,
Yes,
and,
yeah.
And
Meek Ross
I
would
know
just take over the record.
I know he had
Even on
great
his album, even on
content.
Ambition, niggas came on there and
But I will say his energy didn't fit being in that collective, and I think that did harm him.
Right.
How people saw him, because even though I might like Wale music more than Meek, right? His energy didn't fit those records, and those records.
I got a
fit
nigga
Ross
talking luxury
and Meek.
raps. I got a nigga talking some street shit with some
And
bars.
you talking
and then
love.
you come in here and like
You
try
talking
to
love.
poetic.
Yeah, you give me
Justice League.
poetry.
That shit just
Nah,
got
I'm
old,
straight.
bro.
Yeah, you
That
shouldn't
just
have
got
been there.
old. Like I don't even like his part on Diced Pineapples, and he do that a lot. He just be doing too much, bro. Wale's just he's not a timeless artist, bro. That's all it is. Like niggas just grew past Wale. Wale's just Wale now, bro. I'm sorry.
I like Wale.
Like opening the song like that, like he did on Diced Pineapples. If he did that today, that's not flying. It's not.
I don't know, bro. I can still go listen to more about nothing.
The album about nothing. I still.
Album
I still
about
play
nothing.
Album about
Mixtape about nothing. 11-1-11 theory.
Joint.
Yeah, it's cool,
Okay,
but
yeah.
how often do you really go back and listen to that?
I don't check.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll say this.
If you're
I'll say
being
this.
completely
Is-
realistic
do
with
I
yourself,
go out of my way to listen to Wale? No, but
No.
if Wale comes on, like I will find myself into.
Skip.
but we comparing them to niggas that you go out of your way to listen to.
Oh yeah, no, he's not one of those
You know what I'm
guys. He's not one
But
of those
from that
guys,
era,
but-
there's only really, at least for me, there's only 3 guys I can go out
But
of
you
my
know
way
the
to
crazy
listen
thing is
to
though,
from that era.
he had to come.
You
in
also
that
think
era.
2 Chainz beat Rick Ross in the verses. So
Yeah.
And he
there's
did.
that.
He didn't. But
What? Ain't that right?
I did. I mean, it's just a high bar for him though. Like Cole, Drake, and Kendrick.
Yeah,
He was standing. He was
but
standing.
he was
standing next to these
supposed to
niggas,
be
and
up there
that's-
though.
Big Sean was supposed
And
to.
then he wasn't up there, and he got bitter for not being
He's
up
really
there.
Tracy.
And that's why I don't fuck with Wale.
But I don't think he got bitter for not being up there. He got bitter from fans.
It shows his
attacking
attitude.
him.
It doesn't matter. It's
he
fans.
really
He
mellow
did
from the
because
O3
Fans
track.
attack
though.
artists every day.
That's
And
exactly.
certain fans
Yeah.
are gonna respond.
He's
And,
mellow
and,
from
and the fact that
he's-
he
from that
responded,
class.
he responded from a bitter place. He responded from a place of hate. And I
I'll
can't-
say it like this: I respect Wale in the way
Did he
where
not-
if I was famous and people kept shooting at me, I'm gonna shoot back.
nigga.
Nah.
You gonna get hate, bro. Like,
That's cool.
did he not call up?
Right.
I wouldn't say Complex and let's go and they have the recording when he was just like went off on a rant.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
yeah,
just
like,
how he
shit like
moved,
that. Like,
bro. Like,
I
and
see
then
you,
when
you come on Breakfast Club, you angry.
yeah, then I see you on Joe
Joe
Budden
Budden
podcast,
podcast,
you got a
your
fucking
attitude.
attitude. That shit is lame as fuck, bro. All because niggas don't think you as good as J. Cole or
Nigga,
Kendrick.
you have enough fans
It's not.
to like,
Like, bro,
You
make your
good,
music
nigga.
and,
Ain't like you out here
relax,
struggling.
bro.
but because niggas like Big Sean, that's definitely not doing that. He's not out here.
And he's
acting like
not
an ass.
being like that.
But Big
That's
Sean
what I'm
don't
saying.
care. Big Sean.
You shouldn't care. Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
But you shouldn't.
no. I'm not saying Big Sean don't care about what people think. Big Sean stopped caring once he got Janae, and he was like,
Big
yeah.
Sean still takes pride in his music, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, he takes pride in his music.
I'm
I'm saying
looking
he
forward to
stopped.
Detroit, too.
That's
He stopped
what,
caring
but
about
I'm saying that's where
getting
Wale's
up.
frustration is coming from, I believe. For
Wale
Wale's
never got
frustration
Janae.
is coming from people not fucking with his music. And
he
off
didn't get
that,
Janae.
I can't fuck with you at that point. Because how are you mad at society or your team, or you giving attitudes to Joe Budden, you calling niggas on rants because niggas don't fuck with your music? I can't buy into that. I'm sorry. Just can't.
Facts. To keep it on hip hop, so I don't know. I just only like a couple tweets. Somebody fill me in on the Saha Travis Scott. Like,
So
what
basically,
happened?
Niggas just found out.
All the hits on Astro World.
Nah.
Saw how to print.
I wouldn't say all of them.
Now,
See,
okay,
and this is
okay,
why
okay,
niggas,
okay,
this is
okay,
where
okay,
niggas is
okay.
wilding on social media.
They said it was like 4 songs up there that he wrote on Astro World.
Do we know which ones?
I know one of them was
That snippet
Sicko
was-
Mode.
So
Damn, he wrote
And
Sicko
that's-
Mode.
and
I don't care. Drake.
Bro, who gives a fuck?
Alright,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm about to
saying-
say. Travis
I give
Scott.
Travis Scott the Kanye look. In terms of like, I go for the experience of your music. I don't really give a fuck if you,
But that's all he tries to cultivate too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
which
saying.
is
That's what
why
I'm
he
saying.
would
I
be
don't
open to
care.
somebody writing for him.
Cause I mean, have you been to a Travis Scott concert, bro? Travis Scott, it has nothing to do with the words from the song. Travis Scott is pure energy. So I mean, if you look at the list, people was like trying to say that like he wasn't listed as a writer. Like it just came out. Like, oh my God, he wrote something on. He was writing on Astro.
And
He's
then
listed
you
as a
had a
writer.
conversation about where would you even rank Travis Scott? Because I don't really rank him with like
No, he's
my
not with
rappers.
us, but
'cause
he is the younger generation's. That's the best they got.
He's up there.
Travis
yeah,
Scott.
for sure. He's up
Oh,
there.
he's definitely up there.
Like if I'm
Is
Is he
17,
that generation's Kanye?
Huh?
yes he is. Yes he is. That's exactly what he
Yeah.
is. If I'm 17
Yeah, like-
and I gotta send a nigga to war for me to make the best music, I'm sending Travis Scott. I'm a 17-year-old kid, of course, but you know, there's a lot that comes with that. But if I'm sending Travis Scott for me.
Are niggas online getting at Travis's head for this or
Not really. Some people
Yeah,
tried to jump on
they're
him,
trying.
but it's not
And there's
catching
like a
steam.
small group of people who actually give a fuck. Who Travis Scott,
It's the super white
he's
Travis
a
Scott
creative.
fans.
Like he's a musician. Like getting lyrics from somebody, it's honestly not that big of a deal. Like unless
Especially
you're
with
trying
Travis Scott
yeah,
songs.
when niggas
Unless
are
you a
into, niggas are
hip-hop
into the idea of
to boom
creation.
bap, like
Niggas, they come to the studio with the idea. I'm gonna come out with the best
Song
song
possible.
possible.
But my thing is,
best
they
product
don't
possible.
they don't attack the artists that blatantly get written for.
Niggas just
The
like
niggas that it's not a secret for is their favorite artists.
I
They
don't.
champion them.
I think it's interesting to even like for fans to hear that and to really think about how they receive Travis Scott's music to where that would be such a
Yeah,
like an
why is
issue,
that
like-
outlandish? Him getting
He don't
songs
say
written for
nothing
him,
that
like, it's
crazy.
not-
That's
yeah,
like
I've never
it's
been like
not-
this nigga.
no
got-
overhead bars.
Zaha wrote.
It's really just words
most
with
of
meaning.
Watch the Throne as well.
He wrote, yeah, because he wrote.
Yeah, he writes for
Yeah.
Kanye.
He writes for Kanye.
Yeah,
Sick. Hey, bro, Zaha cold, bro.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
he's
yeah, that
absolutely.
guy.
His pen
He
is
did.
crazy.
Yeah.
His pen is
Now, and that's what makes Saha. Because imagine Saha trying to perform Sicko Mode. No,
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
no,
that.
like, no, I'm good on it. But you know, that just shouts out to
Shouts out to
Saha's
the
level of
underground
genius.
and the
That
writers,
nigga's
and the
on some
background and hip hop.
Nah, niggas just nice out here,
the
man.
nigga's favorite artist getting tracks written for, and I know it.
I mean, as long as the
I know
music
it.
is fire, I
That
ain't
niggas
really
would-
tripping.
Dale, you gonna start
Unless
cinching?
you start claiming.
Am I what?
I'm the-
You gonna start cinching?
Nah, hell no.
Unless niggas just come out here and just start talking about how they the greatest nigga with the bars. I don't really give a fuck.
And Travis Scott would never do that. So
Yeah, so fuck that. All right. So in news, so since we've last met up, Joe Biden has picked Kamala Harris, Senator Kamala Harris,
Jesus Christ.
to be his running mate. What do you guys think? Any commentary from the team?
I feel like she's gonna balance him out. Like he's an old head, and she's gonna come in with like some bright ideas. real
But
progressive.
Kamala Harris is a
But,
old head.
but do black people not like her?
No,
They don't.
Like,
No, they don't.
no, we don't.
Because
Generally
we got
speaking.
though.
One of the major reasons folks don't like her is because she was Attorney General out in California.
She has the record
yeah,
for black male incarceration.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
And so I was like,
Let's see.
and when she started running, bro,
Let's
you could
see.
tell it was like the way people could tell Hillary was pandering to black people. You know what I'm saying? I got hot sauce in my purse type stuff.
It's gonna try to do that with weed.
Yeah, bro.
I
It's like
can't
she was.
believe. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. It was like she was pandering to us. And it's like, listen, we get it. You went to a HBCU. You're in a sorority, D9, whatever. You're black. We know.
When are we gonna get to the point where these politicians stop trying to pander? to black
Yeah,
people?
bro.
I don't like that. Like,
That's what I don't.
don't
I don't know.
I mean,
don't
'cause
try to make
I
me
don't-
feel
They-
good.
I've never
What are you
seen
gonna
that
do? Like, what are you
works.
really gonna do when you get in here? Like, stop playing with me. Like,
'Cause it's just disrespectful. Like,
that shit is so disrespectful, and that's what makes me so scared to vote for Biden. Like, how outlandish is another 4 years of Trump?
Very.
Extremely.
You saw what happened
I
just now?
feel like it'd be real bad.
For the sake of the
You know how
conversation,
long it took
why
me to
is
get
it
your
why is it
unemployment
bad?
check?
Why is it outlandish?
Because in crisis,
Oh, he's terrible. Yeah. He didn't handle any of this right.
what I've seen since I've been born, for every president I've experienced,
Right.
there's been at least one crisis every presidency.
Right.
But this
Even
one,
George Bush handled his
Right.
crisis pretty good.
This
What
was
was,
It's
I
what was
crazy.
think-
You hate
Obama's
George Bush.
crisis? What was Obama's crisis?
Obama's crisis was a housing drop and
and that and Ebola. He had
he had Ebola, he had the housing crisis, and it was like before this financial issue, it was like
healthcare, right? Healthcare was also
healthcare, and it was like a
Okay.
depression. It was like a mini depression.
And 2 wars.
But I don't think.
It was and like I said,
I don't think
there
So,
Obama
but let me
faced-
ask you this question then, and it's not even about Trump. Whatever.
Right,
Fuck Trump.
fuck him.
Fuck Trump. But Biden, right? My thing in the past couple of months has just been his lack of being able, where I felt like
he has any kind of sense.
just like not even kind of sense, bro. Like just step forward and make me feel like you were the
He is
best
yet to
I
do
should
it.
vote for
He
you,
is yet
yeah.
to
and,
just
and
say
you just kind of
something,
just
like-
sit there, and then like when I hear you say shit, you say dumb shit like you're not black.
Yeah,
Excuse
you know
me?
what I'm saying?
See,
That's- I can't.
now you sound lazy as fuck to me.
Now
Now
you-
you sound like, okay, I got it in the bag. I was the vice president
just
for
like-
for Obama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys.
He's
Vote
basing his
for me.
entire campaign
Being
off
a-
don't
And I
vote for
like
Trump.
that.
And
I
I
don't
hate
like that.
That
bro.
shit is ass.
But see, all right, so that kind of goes back to last week when we were talking about how technically we don't have a 2-party system, but like that's what kind of goes back to that issue. Whereas like if I don't vote for Biden, I'm basically giving up a vote toward Trump, right?
But that's
because
just because
of-
enough of you
No, that's
aren't
because
voting
that's
for Biden. You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
listen, that's the system. The system is set up where if you don't vote for one side, you're giving up a vote to the other side. Because you know what that other side gonna do? The other side's gonna always go have at least this amount of people go vote.
How many people didn't come out to vote? What's the number for the last election?
Last election, it was like
How many?
it was kind of crazy.
It was. I can't remember exactly how many it was.
But-
Does anybody-
It was
But
a crazy amount.
I just think the
Hillary
whole
technically
thing
still won.
with this whole
popular.
I
vote.
think if somebody genuinely stepped up and ran as something other than a Democrat and a Republican and was genuinely qualified to do so,
You still,
and-
I feel like you still wouldn't get the vote.
I don't know.
I feel
I
like
believe
it's
otherwise.
6 million.
I think it's
Because-
possible.
Because
Is
it's
it
like,
6 million?
Almost.
Almost 6
5.9.
million people.
Because
did.
imagine right now, right?
5.9.
but it's like,
Imagine if somebody else was running instead of Joe Biden or Trump.
Yeah.
What? Give me one other choice. Bernie, right? Well,
What's dude name?
but Bernie has to run his. Yeah, you see
Talking
what
about
I'm
the Asian
saying?
dude?
Like,
Yeah, the Asian,
Niggas,
the Asian guy.
Andrew.
But see,
Andrew
all
Yang.
right,
Andrew Yang.
the
yeah.
Asian dude is a perfect example. The Asian dude didn't really want to run Democrat, but it was like if he didn't run Democrat, he wouldn't have gotten any backing from anybody.
That's
right. So how do
Because
you change that part? I guess
It's the money that kind of goes into it because people will put money into the Democrats or the
right, because that's really
Republicans.
all it is. That's
Yeah.
the reason
It's
why
all
there's
about
the main
money.
two parties.
Yeah,
Exactly.
money backing and like manpower. So these other smaller parties, they either don't have enough manpower, they don't have enough money, they don't have enough backing, whatever it is.
So what happens when one of these billionaires try to run for president?
one try.
they're gonna
love
they're
to
gonna
see it.
they're
One
gonna
try.
run as either Democrat
Already.
or Republican.
Blue-
You think they have to do something?
They're
Bloomberg.
going to.
he already
Bloomberg-
tried that.
Bloomberg did try.
He
But I'm
tried
saying,
it
but
already.
do you think he has to run as Democrat or Republican?
Yeah.
If you want the recognition or for people to actually really listen to what you got to say, you
And
it's gonna
I
one
guess
or
I
the
meant billionaire by because Trump's a billionaire, but I
You mean like a Bill Gates?
I mean,
or like
he's
a
super-
Steve
Yeah,
Jobs?
like-
Super
like
billionaire,
Bloomberg,
like
yeah.
mega billionaires.
Michael Bloomberg was one of those.
But what did he run as?
He ran as Democrat.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
But but that's what he's saying. Like he ran as Democrat and still didn't get in.
And you
If he
and
ran-
you're a billionaire.
Right, but that goes back to what I'm saying. You have to be qualified. That's what I'm saying. You can't just be rich. Is what I'm saying.
But most
You
of
have
the
to also
billionaire-
have a message.
what shit?
You have
What,
to
what,
also
what
have
was
a plan.
what was Trump's qualification?
I don't know.
No,
He
but I
didn't
think
have
with Trump though, and the thing that is that he was able to
Trump built his
cultivate.
campaign
his
off-
he sold the ultimate
was
dream.
crazy.
Yeah,
And
he
sold the ultimate
the
dream.
issue that I have now is that everybody's marketing is I'm not Trump.
And plus, it's to the point
Okay, well
where
who the fuck are you then?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it. You're not Trump. But good. Now what though?
But that was
What you
Hillary's
finna
marketing,
do?
and that was Hillary's marketing too.
Hillary
Hillary's marketing was,
but
"I'm
Hillary-
not Trump.
Hillary-
Trump is a bad guy.
And,
Trump,
and,
Trump,
and,
Trump,
and,
Trump,
and
Trump.
you lean on that, and what happens?
Trump won.
Yeah, that's right.
You know
And
what I'm
that's what-
saying? And that's the same shit Biden
It's
doing.
just niggas get too.
What's your message? What's
Too
your platform?
nonchalant when it come to niggas, and I don't like that.
You assume that there's enough niggas that's gonna be like, I don't want to fuck with
yeah,
Trump.
like
Okay, cool.
nah, you gotta give me something.
you
else,
got-
bro.
yeah, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
nah.
You think could
Because
you
it's
say
not about assuming. Trying to play the guessing game of how many niggas I can assume won't fuck with Trump. Well, the ones that just be like, I'm not going to fucking vote at all.
And he's gonna go out there and he's gonna lose off this. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna lose this election off just being nonchalant.
Okay, cool. Now let me make some noise. I still haven't really said shit for real. Let me just let me get my black female vice president,
And then it's to the
and
point.
then I pick somebody that niggas are like, nigga,
Right.
that's who you went with. You know what I'm saying? Especially from the generation that people want to vote, which is our generation.
Yeah.
Our generation was where I saw a lot of the drawback of like
we was talking
Yeah.
about Stacey Adams or
Stacey Abrams.
Keisha.
Stacey Abrams or Keisha.
Right.
Those are the ones that our generation was saying like.
I think
all right,
Stacey
if you
Abrams
gonna
would have
give-
been a wonderful choice.
Stacey Abrams would have been a perfect choice because she got robbed of being governor.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like that would have been a perfect time to kind of say, you know what, I'm really paying attention to what's happening.
You got
in
dipped,
the
you got
climate.
fucked over, and you would have did a great job. So come with me, and
You know, let's fix this.
yeah. And so like I said, bro, it's fuck Trump for sure. But at the same time, these niggas have got to like, you got to come up with a message. What are you promising my people? What are you doing for us? Because if you're not gonna do shit, bro, like,
I mean, plus we've gotten used to Trump, how he is.
yeah,
What he
and that's
does.
why I asked, not for either or, just what is 4 more years of Trump look like to your head?
That's
Like,
what. Yeah,
to your everyday life of how you operate.
that's what it is.
What does that really look like?
And
You're used to Trump.
And what's
right
crazy, because low key, the coronavirus stopped the world war. Because it was
I
getting
will
ugly.
say that, yeah.
It was getting
it was getting.
I'm about to say the way
I
Trump
guarantee that.
respond to a lot of people.
It was
Yeah.
getting bad.
Yeah,
I
a
was
lot of
starting to
people
worry.
was like, oh, it's
Like
about to
low
pick
key,
up.
a war had started. There was missiles launched. There was missiles launched back. I don't know if that
Coronavirus.
constitutes as a war starting, but all I know is we slapped them niggas and they slapped us right back. And
COVID
then,
stopped
and then
all
COVID
that.
was like, hold on for a second. Let's all chill inside. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Okay,
I'm gonna go get
some
the
crazy
gloves
shit
real
happened.
quick.
Right.
I'm gonna go
You know
get
what
the
I'm
gloves
saying?
real quick.
I don't
for
know.
y'all.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
what that constitutes as, but we were in the middle of conflict, direct conflict.
No facts.
I think one thing that is kind of interesting to me is that we had old white men run the country.
Right.
Then we got Obama for 8 years, and it was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. And then on the next ticket, it's a woman. Okay, cool. But we're just gonna go back to literally old white niggas.
Yeah, because
We're going right back to old white niggas.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Niggas they might have been progressive, like we maybe were.
Well,
But
see,
I
if-
could have told. That's why I knew Hillary was gonna lose. Because
But like I said, Hillary
no
was
way this country, me knowing America, is gonna let you get a black man
and they come
And a
right
white
back
and
with a
then
woman.
come double down with a woman. Ain't
Back to
no
back.
way.
nah, it's not.
Ain't
gonna
no
happen.
way.
That's not gonna happen.
Ain't no
Back
way.
to back,
No
back to
way.
back.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And
But-
that was Trump's campaign.
I
Nigga,
do-
like,
Exactly.
Get
Like,
it,
are you
come on, guys.
like? Are y'all fucking kidding me? Like that's basically his game.
But
Like,
see,
are y'all
that-
serious? Like,
That's
really?
the sick part because Hillary she just folded. She had it in her hands. It was literally a walking gift.
Nah, I don't think she was ever gonna win.
No,
She
bro,
had
she
more votes,
won
though.
But
she won the popular vote. All she had to do,
we all
was
know,
not-
we all know popular vote does not matter.
But what I'm saying is, all she had to do was not alienate people, and that's what she her entire campaign. She kept alienating the groups of people that would vote for her. So in those swing states where the amount of people who vote matter, she kept losing those swing states because she kept alienating people because people kept saying what we're saying about Biden right now. Okay, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm not gonna be Trump. I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing else. I mean,
Assuming-
I mean that's
assuming
right.
Every aspect of the way is gonna have you fucked
Yeah, I
over.
mean that's right.
We did have cheating too.
Yeah, for sure.
See, and my whole thing on it, if it wasn't for the threat of war, because I feel like if Trump gets re-elected, he
Oh, no,
probably
we're going
would
to
start
war.
a war.
A war is
But-
gonna happen.
But if it wasn't for that threat, I would not mind another 4 years of Trump, just for niggas to just like if he just went in there and not touch shit, said wild shit that just sparked revolution or whatever, I could take that for 4 more years over a nigga like Biden.
And plus-
I don't know why. I'm scared of that nigga, bro.
Plus, he'd be done.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Like I said,
I'm scared of Biden, bro.
you're used to Trump. You don't. You can say, yeah, Biden, you're gonna be better, and then as soon as he get in the office, he can fuck shit up.
Right, and I don't know what it is, bro.
It's-
Like I don't know. It's just something about Joe Biden and the way he looks at black people. That
Right.
shit is scary as fuck. And I think I think for us as a community, as a society of black people, we are gonna be way worse off under Biden than we are Trump.
The thing with
Honestly
Biden is that
speaking,
it seems his
I don't
like,
think either
towards
will
black
get
people.
stuff passed.
It seems like Biden's attitude towards black people is that
He
it's
doesn't care.
condescending.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
kinda
saying.
like-
It's
it's
scary,
Even
bro.
with Trump, at least he's blatant as fuck in whatever it is that he may do. With Biden, is you don't know, and everything feels disingenuous, and it feels like you just think we just gonna roll with you because you was the VP.
It's not what he. That's,
Yeah, but
that's
you
not
gotta
what
look
he
at,
thinks. That's what that nigga expects.
Yeah, right.
And that's and it's so scary because like, so say he gets in the office, he's already devalued us as a community because he's like, nigga,
That was easy.
if you're black, just vote for me. Fuck it, right? Because that's all I need for black people. So imagine this guy gets in office.
4 years go
And-
by.
4 years go by. He ain't done shit for niggas, and he may have honestly, given his vice president, made things a lot worse for niggas than they were when Trump was in office.
but you gotta look at Trump intentionally undid everything Obama did in his 8 years too, though.
Oh, Obama was not an angel.
I mean, he wasn't, but he
Yeah, but
intentionally
Trump,
undid
like-
everything.
And I'm not
worked
saying
for him.
that Trump is comparable to Obama's greatness on any level, but I'm just saying there are faults, and Obama's.
I guess my big issue is that we recognize, like, if I recognize that this person has faults and this person has faults,
Right.
and I say, you know what, I don't want to vote for either of them.
Right.
I'm a bad guy if I don't vote for either of them. I'm a bad guy if I vote for anybody other than the person that kind of maybe might be on my side, if I'm guessing.
That's really all it is. We're just kind of voting for who's gonna, even though they
Maybe.
both not gonna fuck with us at all. In
It's
the
like I
grand
hope-
scheme of things, who is more likely to fuck with us than the other? And at this point, I think that's Trump, which says a lot about Biden because I'm scared of that nigga. I think he is a ultra racist. I don't think he likes niggas at all in any way, shape, or form. Don't ask me why. It's just how his perspective on how niggas. Let me not say niggas. Of how black people are, how black people like think, the way black people move. He takes it all 110% for granted. Meaning, he doesn't value us in any way, shape, or form. Not one bit. And I feel that will show if he becomes president.
Shit, man. What is it? In mid-August, almost end of August.
Scary.
November's
It's right around the corner.
right around the corner.
Scary, man. Scary
right around the
times.
corner, man. And I think what they're talking about this thing with the U.S. Postal Service, where
So
Yeah,
what?
it's
What
just
were
politics
they
is
taking
weird,
up?
bro.
They
Yeah,
was
they took.
taking up.
They took 'em.
the drop boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Did the postal service do that, or was that?
It was the postal service
Wow.
because I'm only assuming it was some move made by the government
Now the government,
by
the government's
cutting
trying
their
to,
funds, so
yeah.
now we don't have enough people to go around picking up the shits.
Oh, okay.
So now we got to go pick up the shits because you can no longer do that,
Well, now-
and it's like a form of voter suppression.
Yeah, so they're defunding USPS because they're trying to make it so you can't do
Right,
mail-in
and
ballots.
mind you, USPS is already fucked up. I've been waiting like 3 weeks for a fucking package.
Well, that's part of the defunding because they're
Right.
getting rid of workers, getting
Right.
rid of trucks,
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like it's making it hard and it's making it more expensive for people like small businesses to do shippings and handling and stuff like that because UPS and FedEx charges so much more. You know what I'm saying? It's making it harder for international travel when it comes to mailing stuff. Like all the stuff that USPS that people kind of take for granted that makes life a little bit easier if I'm sending mail, which we all like still kind of send mail in some way. They're basically trying to privatize it like we privatize everything in America. to where I got to be making money from it.
And you know, niggas, there's a lot of niggas that's because of coronavirus, they're gonna do a mail-in ballot.
Right.
And
Now you can't.
now you can't, or it's just gonna be delayed, so you need to do it early as fuck.
Voter
or niggas
suppression.
Yeah, for sure. And now once again, niggas don't vote.
Cause like, I ain't finna do all that.
I'm not finna do all that.
And I can't even blame niggas for not voting because a lot of niggas don't vote because nobody gives a fuck about niggas.
And a lot of times, it's a lot of like, oh, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. And it's like, and that's the niggas' attitude. They'll be like, shit like this, like, see,
Exactly.
nah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's why I really fuck with that shit.
And
then
right? Be like,
It's hard to give niggas that keep seeing those things.
Reason-
Especially if you live in Georgia, we just had a shit with Brian Kemp and Stacey Abrams. It was like every excuse to make niggas. I see, this is what I'm talking about. Like they don't want to vote no way. Fuck that shit.
It's just hard. It's just hard to.
I
It's
wait
hard to
4
make
hours
niggas see
to vote.
like
Nah, I'm staying home.
not
Right.
like
Oh.
better, but in terms of just like not as bad. It's hard to make niggas look at things with that perspective. Like it's both. They're both ass.
What do you? So when they say things like, you know, if your vote wasn't so important, then they wouldn't try to suppress it or take it away. And that as a response to,
I mean, which is low key facts. They don't want you to vote for a reason because if y'all actually banded together and voted as a collective,
you can
you
get
better
some
make
shit
some
done.
shit happen.
But look, when we see that y'all are gonna band together and
gotta
vote
take
as a
your shit.
collective, you know what we do?
Fuck
You gotta
it
wait
over.
10 hours.
Right? Yeah, we gotta take.
Well,
your
you
shit
got
out.
jobs and you got kids.
Specific areas have to wait.
10 hours.
It's crazy how voter suppression works, bro.
That's
One couple months ago, niggas like, yeah,
Bruh,
it took me
folks-
5 to 10 minutes to vote.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was outside all day.
Yeah.
Damn,
Bruh,
you got
folks-
a job. Your job,
Yeah.
you can't take off like you want to. You got to be there whatever time.
You know what
So
I'm
now
saying?
you got to leave. Now you leave the
Voter
line. You go to
that's some
work.
sick, sneaky ass shit, bro. Jesus.
So
It's politics.
It's crazy.
politics, man. These niggas are gonna do whatever the fuck they
Politics
want to
and
do.
music,
Where
yeah.
They
not.
do you dirty.
Doing me
Sure.
dirty.
I'm moving to Australia.
Not absolutely, man. So, but you know,
You ain't
we'll
tryna
see. We'll
move
see how
to-
things
you
play
ain't
out.
trying to move to Canada, bro?
It's
Niggas-
looking like the
niggas forever
move. I ain't
gonna
gonna lie
move to
to you,
Canada.
bro.
Australia got sun and beach, and it's
Oh.
nice weather.
Australia got the biggest bugs I ever seen. That shit is dead.
You just can't. Just don't stay in the
That
country, bro.
shit is dead,
Just
don't
don't
stay
stay in
where?
the country.
bro.
Don't stay in
Australia
the
has
country.
What you
bugs.
mean?
Bro, I've been to Australia,
Stay,
bro.
on, stay in Sydney.
Let's talk about it.
And
Talk crazy.
so you didn't see no bugs.
that's
when
that
you
two
went
fifty
to
kicking
Australia.
in.
Yeah, it's that
City.
250 kicking in.
That's
You
that
You
couldn't
didn't
City
see not
kicking in.
one
That's
bug.
It's in the
You
city.
don't think
No,
there's
it's
no
three-
bugs.
it's at
No, no, no.
I
337.
went to the
I'm
other,
saying-
not the rich part.
I don't give a fuck. It wasn't no bugs.
I'm saying, like, you don't, like, you know how you see them giant creatures when you
Nah,
talk, when
but
they
okay,
talk about
but
Australia?
look. I'm
They're out
petrified
in
of
the country.
bugs. So like our spiders
Oh, yeah.
are regular everyday
Yeah,
spiders.
I don't do them.
They like small.
I still
They
don't.
regular everyday spiders. I can't do it.
They
They're
giant-
regular everyday spiders. I'm the type to move out the house because of a spider. Like
They
that.
giant spiders
crazy?
are not gonna be in the city, bro.
But my giant and your giant,
Two
two
different-
totally
that's two
different.
different
things,
giants,
bro.
I'm talking about like like the monster ones, the ones that like
They gonna
take
be
up
But I'm
like
not
half
even-
this table.
I'm not even talking about those because that's gone.
Okay, the ones that might be this size,
Wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
they're not gonna be in the city.
They might.
They're not.
And the fact that they are right outside the city, I'm good on it.
They're not right.
We don't
outside
have
the city.
shit half the size of this table in Georgia. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a thing for
I
Georgia.
guess.
The fact that that's a thing for Australia is dead.
Hey, Australia.
Like, what do I want to travel to the right, to the east, like 30 minutes? I don't want to bump
Australia
into a fucking
is
camel
beautiful.
spider when I go outside to piss. Like I'm
Camel
good on
spider.
Camel
that.
spider is wild.
Like I'm
man.
fucking good on that, bro. Shit's wild. Y'all
Hey,
ever
y'all
seen a
should go
camel
one day,
spider?
though. It's pretty.
Niggas is flexing on us. He done seen animals and,
You know, he make
hella life.
That's the 250.
That
No, 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 no,
250.
no. That's,
Oh, the 250?
No,
Oh, I
that's that-
forgot.
no,
My
no,
fault.
no.
That's at 337.
that
No, no, no,
337.
that's-
That's
that's-
crazy.
Oh,
That nigga get money.
That's my
It's
parents'
crazy.
bag. My parents got that bag. I don't got that
Nah, he
bag.
was
my
flex.
parents got that
Nah, he
bag.
was flex.
I don't
Get
got
out of
that.
here.
No, he hit the parents with the
Right.
gift, so they
Right.
gifted back to
Right.
him.
Look at him.
Trust fund, right?
Crazy.
Trust fund
I
that you
wish.
built. This is good money. AllTrue Podcast.
Something.
Bro, what demon voice did you just make?
Yeah.
Like, why you have to go deep
That's the
with it?
subtitles. The subtitles voice. Like,
Yeah, the disclaimer.
Hit you with the
disclaimer voice.
We are the AllTrue.
We're the AllTrue Podcast.
Read that shit hella fast.
Oh man. So, real quick, man. Back to sports for a second. So this past week, college football, the Power 5.
Over with.
Over with, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas. The Big Ten came out and said no fall sports.
Yeah, no.
Pac-12 came out.
Pac-12 said, I'm glad they went first.
Because we also don't have sports.
And then the ACC and the SEC, I believe, said, I don't give a fuck
Nah,
about
ACC, SEC, and Big 12 said, yeah, we don't care what y'all talking about.
Hey,
We
you know
about to
what's
play
funny?
football.
Those are the conferences that I can.
I'll swap the Big Ten with the Big 12
Like,
and
right,
we can roll.
right,
But Pac-12, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You don't want to get it in anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I don't know how I don't know how that's just gonna work though. Like,
They
would
can't-
the national champion just be?
I don't know
Would
how
they even be
football
fair?
I feel
period
like
is
they
gonna
would
work.
have to go back to the.
So you niggas just playing for film.
Go either
Have
if you're
to go
gonna
way
try,
back.
if you're gonna try to name a national champion, you got to go back to the way they was doing it in like the 90s and
So
the
when
80s.
they voted?
But I hate
Yeah,
that.
where it's like a
because-
media vote or
Because
something.
Auburn went undefeated.
Yeah, and they got named.
Yeah,
That
I
was
like,
a-
come on.
Yeah, so that's the only way you can name a
If you-
champion. If not, you
But-
just playing football just to play football.
But that's
Which
so
I
crazy.
mean, I understand. I ain't
They're just
mad
playing
at
for
players.
film. They're playing for film right now.
They might just have to settle on
and I understand that for
conference
players.
champions. If you're
And
a
that's-
conference
and that's
champion
it.
this year, then that's what
Because
we're
the playoff system was
Right.
so perfect to prove
Who
was the best team. So I'm not trying to vote on that shit. Like, nah, it's football. Niggas gotta play.
You see Justin Fields got a petition?
No,
Yeah,
that
it's not
nigga's
gonna
trying. Justin Fields
Like,
is
he
trying.
got-
he
to-
wants
yeah, I
to
seen
play.
He
it.
got a petition.
not gonna
That
happen.
nigga is trying his hardest to play football.
They got a
It's
hundred-
not
they
gonna
got a
happen.
He
hundred-
tweeted that
What is
day.
he trying to do?
He wants to play.
Fill me in.
So Justin Fields started a petition in the Big Ten trying to get signatures to make them like reinstate the season and let them play. But it's not gonna happen. But he's trying to get that going because this is his junior year. So he wants to get this year off so he can get his film so he can go ahead and go to the league. It's just not gonna happen though.
He got 175,000.
How many signatures he get?
He got 175,000 signatures as of 7:30 today.
But what is it gonna mean?
It's
though?
not gonna be the damn thing. Bro, I saw a tweet.
It's
Like, it was like, what
For
do
the
people think
petition-
these petitions?
They don't do anything.
They was,
Niggas will get you to sign these petitions and don't shit happen, bro.
well, they were showing. You know
Somebody
how
gotta talk about it.
They was talking about getting paid for their likeness and stuff
Thank
like
you for
that.
having an opinion. Sign this paper.
Where
And
did
we
that shit
all
go?
share this opinion.
What were you saying,
Ooh.
I said, you know how we was talking about
Join
they was
us.
gonna get paid for their likeness.
Yeah.
Well, they did like a calculation for each,
Right.
the top players.
How
So,
much?
so Justin Fields will get like 1.2.
That's why you want
That's why he wants to play.
to see y'all niggas is wild.
But he already started shopping, bro.
Right.
He got shit in his cart ready to go, and
He done maxed out like 5 credit cards. Y'all niggas not
that
trying to
nigga
play.
said,
Y'all
"Hold on,
crazy.
hold on, wait,
I'm about to be
wait."
poor. Y'all niggas is wildin'.
They gonna
Nigga
foreclose
said,
on my
wait.
house.
But
1.2.
Lord.
Trey Lawrence will get like 960,000 something.
niggas is making damn near
Oh,
$1 million.
bread, yeah, bread. 1 year.
Yeah.
That's 1 year. Getting paid
I'm
for your
trying to
likeness.
play.
Making it to college is about to be a really.
You see, the number one point guard in
goal
the
for some
2021
niggas.
class just committed to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Who?
Kenneth
Let me see
Chandler,
his name.
Kennedy Chandler, or something like that.
Tennessee. Is he not trying to win?
He don't.
What-
He probably,
I mean,
he probably
It's his
don't care.
hometown, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can.
He's
I
from
can-
there.
Yeah. I
But
I'm
yeah,
about to say-
he's from Tennessee.
If you, I'm about to say, if
But
you're a
once
number one
again-
player, you're a number one player.
Back to
If
the
you look like the best,
niggas are still picking
with
college.
basket- I'm about to say, with basketball, if you look like the best, you look the best.
Let's yeah.
Niggas are still
just take a year
picking-
off.
But it's
Focus
because
on
college,
basketball. Yeah, right.
college. My whole thing about that was college not offering the opportunity. to
and
do
now you
that.
see these numbers. If you're
so,
that guy,
so it's raps now. So now really it's like some of these kids are choosing to not focus on basketball 100%.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of
And-
cool
and-
with
and-
that. You know?
Conversation we've had outside of the pod before about just like niggas going to HBCUs. Like
That's about that.
I can't.
It's
you said
looking-
how much? You
it's
said
looking worse and
1.2,
worse.
That's
and
about
I
that.
Because
get
I'm
damn
getting
near
paid by. I
900.
can go. I can
Nigga,
rap
nah,
or go to the league.
And if I stay there for 4
Straight out of
years,
high
like,
school.
I'm a multimillionaire when I graduate.
or I can
By
go
the
to
time I
college
graduate.
and still
I'm
get
22.
my
I'm about to say,
bread.
By
out of
22,
my
I'm a
3
multimillionaire.
options,
Going to make more
I
millions.
could go to the G League. Well, no, I got 4 options right now. I can go to the G League and make
Right.
$500,000.
Right.
I can go
At
overseas.
least.
and
At
make,
least, yeah.
I can go overseas and make
Make a-
millions.
Yeah.
Right.
I can go to college and make. If
I
not
can
a
make
million,
high
You're
six
one of those
figures.
guys.
I'm about to say,
I can
if
make
not
I
a
can make
million,
high
close
six
to a
figures.
million, or I go to HBCU
and get
where
Well, you
I-
won't get nothing,
I
but
pro-
you'll get significantly
You'll
less.
get you'll
You
get-
Way
I might
less.
not hit 6 figures, and every other options I'm
No,
almost
you
guaranteed
more
6
than
figures.
you'll hit
you
6
won't
figures.
just-
It'll be low 6 figures. It won't be your full potential.
Yeah.
And a lot of these niggas are gonna be like, what can I get? Because like I said before, to just off the air, like these colleges are gonna come to them with a package.
right.
Contracts low key.
This is what we value. We got this deal of this place here that's local. This sponsor here, they would
Right.
love to do X, Y, and Z with you. You come to Kentucky, Michigan, Tennessee,
We're just gonna treat them, they're gonna
wherever.
treat them like NBA players.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
You don't gotta go to
You come here
class,
for a
really.
year.
You
Go ahead
come
and make you a
here,
meal for your year. And
You don't. What you need, a car? We got that. Like the owner of the car lot down the street,
Yeah,
alumni.
car-
He
get
gonna give
off
you the
for
new
slash
Mercedes.
kids. Go ahead, bro.
just go
Easy.
do a little commercial and that's it. And it's just like, all right, bet I'm already building my brand before I even get to the league.
So yeah, bro. I just don't see. I don't see the HBCU route being a viable route in the long haul unless some of these HBCUs get to the level of them top schools.
Like we talked about before, Mikey Williams.
Man, he pump fake. He's cap.
I
God,
can't
just
believe
mine.
that little nigga, dog.
I mean, he stood on it now. So when he comes out, the moment that nigga picks a Power 5 conference,
Going to.
No, it's gonna look
He's
crazy.
going
It's
to.
gonna
He's
look
gonna
crazy.
look
By the time
crazy.
he gets there, the one and done rule gonna be over.
he just not going.
So he's gonna go straight to the league. That's how it's gonna work.
The moment he does not go to
That's really
HBCU,
what he waiting
in
for.
whatever
That's
whatever
what-
capacity it
what's gonna
comes.
happen. By the time he
No,
graduates,
listen to me. Listen to me. If
You can go
if
straight to
he
the league.
does, if he ends up not going to HBU, he will single handedly kill that entire thought that we had. That
Yeah.
we talked about. He will single handedly kill it. Niggas be like, oh, okay, never mind. Fuck it.
Now niggas ain't talking about shit.
Yeah, I thought we was being real niggas. Never mind. We're not. We're chasing the bag. I want the money right now. We're not being a real nigga. Even though he could easily take less now, make it to the league, get his money then. But you know, niggas ain't.
Yeah,
really,
ain't nobody trying to do that.
Niggas ain't really for the progression of their people. Let's talk about that.
I can progress my
Niggas
people
behave-
faster if I get it back.
Niggas,
You going
niggas-
there already?
yeah,
he just-
I'm on his
You
head.
painting that narrative
He's
already?
painting that narrative already.
I'm on his head.
I can progress my people faster if I get it back.
No,
Argument.
Yeah,
no, because no.
because part of what
What
me and
we
Dad,
just got done talking about that wage gap. When we was watching that shit,
Oh yeah.
it's impossible. We're not gonna
Yeah,
catch
oh,
it.
yeah,
if
you're not-
catching it if you're chasing money, bro.
no.
You're never gonna get it.
Part of what me and Dad said about the HBCU thing is you have to fix the way HBCUs are set up. One, monetary rise. Two, facility
That's a long
wise.
time.
Like, yeah,
But-
it
but-
takes a
but-
lot.
but
That's
we-
that's the thing. It's gonna
but
take.
my thing is this, though.
they're so far behind, unfortunately. Not fair. Not.
But we're
none of
talking
that.
about,
it's
a,
not
we're talking
fair at
about
all.
a movement. We're not talking about just basketball.
And that takes more
You
than.
wouldn't have to go to
It literally would have to be
HBCU to
10
prove a
plus
point.
years of consistent
Consistent
donations,
funding,
consistent
donations.
players. Like that's a long time, and I just.
It's a lot.
And at the same time that they're going to try to do that, there's always going to be just enough for these big schools that can just dangle whatever the fuck in
Over
front.
to a 17-year-old
But it doesn't
who
matter.
ain't
What
never
they're-
had nothing.
it doesn't matter what they're dangling in front of you if you're really for the
They're going
cause.
to go.
It's just that simple.
Bro, I'm 17.
This is these niggas not
I don't-
for the cause, really.
I'm
That's all it is.
17, bro. I don't know the call.
It's gonna take a 17-year-old to know it and do it.
It's going to take a lot of them.
It
A
is.
lot of 17-year-olds.
It's gonna take a lot. Yeah.
I'm a 17-year-old hood who ain't never had nothing. I'm talking about, I was hooping in my socks. I don't know the call.
So you think it would take all right, so what type of 17-year-old do you see? Because it's obviously, I doubt
would
it can
take-
be from that.
It would take 17-year-olds like our kids, 17-year-olds. Like, if we're like,
Right.
it takes those successful
It
families
has to
that
be
were educated
taught.
kids and
I
stuff
don't
like
think
that.
I don't think you necessarily have to be successful. You just have to be. You have to be knowledgeable.
I'm not saying successful money wise, but I'm saying successful in like
You have to understand sacrifice.
Yeah, bro. You
Exactly.
And-
But that can be instilled. We know it.
That can definitely be instilled.
And we've been taught it. So that's what I'm saying. You teach that long enough. If I tell my son, okay, you can go make this money over here, but if you really want to move something forward and take the power back as a people, as a black person who you are, you're going to have a black kid one day. to take the power back as a people. You go to this HBCU and you take that monetary L for now. You're still going to go to the league, go out there and produce at the end of the day.
Now, are you going to push your kid to a HBCU?
No. Because ultimately, I'm not going to push my kid to college in general. So, there's that. But, you know what I'm saying? But
what if your kid is the athlete? Like, he's the guy.
Go to the best situation.
Yeah. Because even if he goes to HBCU, there is no guarantee. Like, okay, yeah, he took that first step, that first big leap.
Yes, if he's the guy, the guy like he says he's the guy.
That's still not
like
say
my child is LeBron James, and we picture you. We know who LeBron James was in high school, or like who's for this time.
I mean, that works.
Imani Bates. Say my child is Imani Bates right now. Am I gonna force him to go to HBCU?
Would you push him? I'm not saying you would force, but would you be a little bit aggressively pushing?
I would lay down a number of facts in front of him about him being a black man and let him make his decision from there.
Yeah, I think it's just. Yeah, I agree.
It's just that's all I can do.
I'm gonna let you know. Forcing it is because the player has to really want to be.
Right,
I believe the player has to feel that. 100%. It can't feel. It can't be from like just cause.
Right, because then it's leaders of a movement that don't even believe in the movement. That's irrelevant.
And if you're gonna try to instill that, like, go.
Jesus,
crazy, bro. But if you're gonna be a leader of a movement,
be about the movement.
Be about.
You have to be. So if my kid, if I talk to my kid and he is clearly not interested in that, he values his life in other ways, I'm like, all right, because there's no sense in you jacking something that you're not really serious about. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
Big facts.
Big facts, man. But I know we kind of got on a tangent, but initially we were talking about the college football season. These niggas not playing, which.
But I don't see how any football is going to get.
You said what?
The South.
Did you see? Anybody see Hard Knocks?
Which is hilarious.
No,
it's
out. It's out.
It's out.
Yeah,
already?
The first episode is out.
Oh no, I didn't see.
Who is it?
It's the Rams and
the two
LA
teams.
Chargers.
To both LA teams.
It was the weirdest shit I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's just so many precautions that they're trying to take. But at the end of the day, you niggas gotta play football.
Yeah, it's not good. It's all good though.
Like niggas gotta play football. So, we'll see what niggas is doing. Y'all see the story about the undrafted rookie?
Yeah.
That tried to sneak.
He's goofy.
That nasty looking white girl.
Bro.
Damn.
Oh my god.
And
well, okay, so
she wasn't.
It's just some things you can do.
Like, why are you risking
to disadvantage yourself? Like,
who is he for?
Practice squad player.
The Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
All right, so me and Dez was talking about the Seahawks player, bro, and we, as our conversation was going, we kind of came up with a theory about what we was looking at. So my initial theory was that one of the vets had him try to sneak the girl in, and Dez's theory was that he saw the vet sneaking girls in, and that
he thought he could do it.
He thought he could get away with it. He thought he was low. You know what I'm saying? So
rude awakening.
Not getting paid enough for that. Can't sneak the hoes in on your contract.
You ain't got no guarantee.
He can't afford that. He made a mistake he couldn't afford.
Literally.
That's
exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's just tough. That's dumb. That's dumb though.
Yeah. L.
It's especially undrafted. I don't know why he even thought that was a smart decision.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
and I was about to start watching a clip about where he came from, and I started like the very beginning, bruh.
Yeah,
that man done had a rough life.
He tried. That's why it was so wild. Like,
yeah,
he took like 25 credits in the summer so he could graduate early, then go play Oklahoma State as a graduate transfer, immediate eligibility, and
like
then
rough.
You changed positions. I think he changed positions at one point in his career from wide receiver to DB, and then you get a chance at the NFL team, and
you fold.
Yeah, you fold. You try to stick a girl in.
All that over some, not some wet ass pussy.
All right. No.
But it was still WAP though. White.
You feel me?
It was still wild.
You feel me?
It was still wild, but
wild.
not the good kind.
No.
Jesus Christ. All right.
It's not the good kind.
Hey, that's a knee slapper, bro.
Just don't say it's
That's what Chris
slap.
Wade funny.
All right, so last week we discussed Future and Young Thug. And you know, we kind of came to the conclusion that Future essentially just surpassed Young Thug in terms of where their careers were at. But you know what I'm saying, niggas still fuck with Thug. I think I you know,
100%.
you know what I'm saying, Thug's still one of the guys. He just never quite made that leap in time, you know, to be kind of on the same level as Future, you know. So in terms of his projects, he would kind of
got creative.
very
on
creative, and
experiment.
I can't slide
You
a
know.
nigga for being creative.
And he put folks on though.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely his legacy is in that realm is pretty fire.
You know, because
I think
he
Thug
brought-
got what he wanted out of his career.
He brought the second
Who
guy
would you-
out. The second coming.
The
Him?
second coming.
Yeah, Lil Baby.
He brought the second coming
Lil
out.
Baby. Baby Goat.
Who's the second coming?
Yep.
Great
Baby
Quest.
Goat.
Gunna. Yes.
The second coming of what though?
Of Young Thug.
Yes.
Oh, all
right.
right, yeah, I can hear that. Something
He
like
definitely has a legacy as far as like the younger artists coming up.
Would Lil Baby fit under that umbrella?
No.
Yes.
No, he wouldn't.
Well,
I would-
technically not under
Kinda.
the
not
umbrella,
directly, as terms of
but
like
indirectly related. To
the way that
those
Thug
guys.
is directly responsible for putting Gunna on. I can't say that's direct.
But
same way
they're
in
a
terms
part
of the
of
but
what
it's definitely
Baby on.
They have a relationship.
Because
influence.
Gunna and Thug was influential in getting Baby to rap, but also P was influential in getting Baby to rap. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people kind
From
of
the
was like,
stories, it was more so P than anybody.
well,
Yeah, it
from
was
P stories.
The QC for sure was steerheading like, nigga, you should rap.
But then, like, you see Lil Baby in the background of Young Thug's videos. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, P
That's also
says,
just Atlanta
I was
too,
really
though.
pushing for him to rap. But Young Thug, you hear Young Thug and Gunna talk about, we kept telling him, bro, you can rap.
Well,
blah,
see,
blah, blah, blah.
I'm more so talking about sound now. Would you
Yeah.
say Lil Baby
No,
fits
no.
under the
No.
Thug sound
No.
umbrella?
No.
No.
Whose umbrella does he fit under?
His.
He really got his own.
In terms of like where you can see like a
as
direct
far as
influence.
QC goes,
Who are you gonna say?
I mean, I told you he reminds me of.
It's a good.
And I think
it's
he
a good
reminds me
answer.
of an early T.I. And just in terms of like, I make bangers, but I also like literally have like bars. I'm really barring these out here. I got the flow. I'm talking about that trap shit, and I have commercial success to go with it. You know, what I'm
It's
saying?
interesting. It's
And-
very
and-
interesting.
yeah.
I don't know where.
I don't, but I can't.
I want to
can't-
say
but
he's
it's just
under
hard.
his
It's just hard to see
under
if
his,
they because he
umbrella, though.
just right. No, he's not directly on his umbrella. And the thing with Baby is like his story itself is like, yeah, a bunch of niggas told him you should rap,
Yeah, he did.
and it's like, all right, let me figure out how to rap. And literally, with the past 4 years, he's figured out how to rap. So it's not like I grew up listening to such and such, and so like over the time,
It's like, bro,
it's
I was a
like,
trap
right,
star.
that nigga was just like supposed to rap. It's really weird.
He was a trap star.
So really,
Jeezy.
he's the first of his kind
Really, he Jeezy.
I think that's why he's so successful right now.
because he is the first of his kind.
Because he's even with him being on QC,
Which is weird because I feel like that sound isn't the first time we've heard.
it's
that
not
sound.
that the sound. I think and kind of go back to what we were talking about with Wale, how you're positioned and who you're positioned around, and how he was in QC, and he became the best nigga out of QC, and in terms of just like, of course he's the hottest, but he's clearly the guy. You look at their roster, and Amigos are the Migos, so that's never going to change. But, the Migos don't have the same draw that they once had. So it's kind of hard to kind of see that. And Lil Baby's just been successful. And so he may be a first of his, not first of his kind, just of this new generation. He kind of stands out a little bit more. Which, you see that in the...
I will say this. He is this next generation's what would I say? He's in competition to be this next generation's Wayne. Him and NBA Youngboy. Just as far as the stature to which these young niggas hold, Baby and NBA Youngboy is very similar to how we held Wayne. Extremely similar, actually. I'm talking even down to as far as remembering all these songs. Like, we remember Wayne has hella songs out, but somehow we remember every single word of those songs. And they were very barry songs. Like, it's not like he's saying like a jingly melody. These niggas,
he's rapping.
Niggas is rapping. Lil Baby is really rapping. Like,
they know word.
And they know word for word, bruh. And it's like every song, every album he's putting out is fire every single time. He's low-key taking that trajectory of that Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Get you a dedication 1, 2, 3. Then you can go to your fuck, I can't think of the fucking name of it right now.
Carter's.
Yeah, your Carter's. You go to your Carter series. What would that series be for him? What is Baby's Carter series? Has he even started it?
The Harder Than Ever series.
But that would be more so like his dedication.
That would be more so like his 500 degrees.
I see that more as
like that's
whatever you want to put. It's definitely the early work where you see all the potential, and so it would just be whatever. I mean, I still see that. I see what you're saying, like that same vein though.
It's that 500 degrees. 500 degrees was that switch into, all right, we're not dealing with Hot Boy Wayne no more. This is a whole different person. Yeah. This is Lil Wayne. Like, this is a person by itself. When he got to 500 degrees, then he got to the Carter series, and folks really started kind of picking up steam. He did the Carter series, the prequel and the sequel. When he did all the Jay-Z verses, and it was like, oh snap, who was this dude? Like, it was like, yo, he's going crazy.
Right.
And then Carter 2, Dedication 2s, Drought 3, all that came out in the span of a year's time, and everybody was like, oh yeah, it's over. Like, he's got it.
And I think with Lil Baby, if we seeing whatever his next project is and like how that does is because his last project, you did almost 200,000 first week, and you have multiple bangers. You released the deluxe, and you just do numbers and get great reception. So it's just seeing, can you come back? Cause I think that was like with the Migos over at QC. Just speaking on QC, the Migos came back with Culture 2, and Culture 1 had it was bangers, and it was like, oh, this shit is amazing, top to bottom. Culture 2 didn't hit the same whatsoever. And
I like Culture 2. As much as people kind of like down talk Culture 2, I like Culture 2. For me, it's actually a really good collection of music, but it's not that people got used to the Migos being like hits, like, oh, I'm in a club and this bangs, right? Or I'm in a car and this is going crazy. And like Culture 2 is almost like it switched over from that, oh, I'm gonna listen to this every time I'm in the club type song. It's like they were kind of trying to make songs, and it just didn't hit the same for a lot of people because they had already put Migos into a box. I feel like Lil Baby's in that place where he can avoid getting put into a box of, I'm just paying attention to, okay, is this a hit or not? And that's what Migos were struggling to escape from. All their stuff had to be a hit.
The bigger you get, you hit that box, and that's when you see your faders and your ones who can continue to go on. When the bigger you get, people are going to start to expect nothing less than good music. You can't. So you get to a point where you can't miss, and if you do miss, your miss is going to stick out.
Right. Well, see, it's not so much a miss. I think the bigger you get, the more it turns into anything I put out becomes a hit. So, for example,
well, that's once you get past that. You have to enter that threshold, though. You have to put years. You have to put projects on top of projects to enter into that territory.
So we go Migos, right? They ascend to the level of Culture. Banger. Bad and Bougie goes crazy.
Right.
White t-shirt.
Yeah.
But you got to follow up.
And so you come back.
And they're just trying to make music. And
your big record, Walking Like I Talk It with Drake, it's cool. It's all right. what's the joint that Cardi and Nicki, the one they really tried to
Motorsport.
Motorsport. And then y'all
See
come
what I'm
with
saying?
then y'all come with 3 individual albums, and it's like
And
See?
they weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't even live up to the hype.
And
I
even,
don't really.
right.
I don't
and then-
want to.
Yeah, they didn't live up to the
So-
hype.
Takeoffs
now-
was the best one, and Takeoffs didn't get like no kind of recognition for.
And even more so. So it's like
Takeoff is in hot water.
Takeoff is
Hey man, look, I think the Migos themselves, man, are in.
It's looking bad.
The Migos themselves are in. I don't know. They're just in a weird space. And
I think Offset and
Saweetie?
Quavo, yeah, Sweet. I think they're pretty happy with.
I thought he said Quavo and Saweetie. He said Offset. You mean Offset? Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, I was saying
Offset and Quavo will more than likely weather the storm.
Yeah,
If Takeoff, yeah, he's looking borderline canceled already.
yeah, because at least
He already
at
wasn't
least
the
the
cool
other
one.
niggas are getting features on.
Right. And Takeoff is getting
He's getting all the love.
allegations.
That's why he got left off.
He did get
He's getting the
Allegations.
allegations.
Dude, look like I left up at movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, do now.
You
It
got
look
left
like
off
it
Bad
now.
Movies.
It definitely look like it now.
For sure.
But
Hey, chill on my nigga Takeoff real shit.
nah, take off
Yeah,
fire.
chill out.
You take off shooting.
Nah, I told you I'm OVO.
You don't get tatted on you?
Nah, I'm not getting OVO tatted on me. You crazy?
I know, man. You OVO team.
Give me a deal. A little forearm.
A little forearm
On the back of the arm.
on the back of the arm.
Get
OVO,
out.
How big
like
you get it on
vertically?
You get an owl behind your ear.
Wow.
You get an hour behind you.
That's right.
All right, so to wrap up this week's episode, we have our Who Would You Listen To First. So this week, the 3 artists we have on deck, Lil Baby, Roddy Rich, Lil Uzi. They all come out at the same time. Who gets the first play?
I'm actually gonna play Lil Uzi first.
Because you're excited for it, or just get out the way?
Nah, I'm excited for it.
Okay.
Because Uzi's really giving like
Now he have some shit.
projects wise, he's giving you good
Shit,
work.
yeah, for sure.
This last one was alright. It was
You
alright.
talking about Turn on Tape?
Yeah,
No, that was
it was alright.
especially Deluxe. Deluxe was crazy.
The deluxe was way better than the first one, but it was alright.
Man,
Yeah, it was alright.
Who's your
But
person?
but with that being said, I'm gonna go Uzi first too, though.
Uzi?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Uzi.
Justin, what you got?
I'm gonna go Baby.
Baby first?
Yeah.
why?
Jam that?
I want to see if he can follow up on that last tape. I feel like that was the Carter. See if he can give us
That
the
was
Carter
that was
too.
the what?
Huh?
Oh my gosh!
Jesus.
Wow.
But
I second that.
that very
I
well
second that.
could be his Carter. Though.
I second that.
That very well
Really?
could be his Carter.
That
100%.
shit was amazing.
Man,
It very well
It's a
could
great
be.
album.
It is.
But I'm
I'll tell
gonna
you.
go Lil Baby second.
I'm going Lil Baby third.
Damn.
Yeah, I go Roddy.
But
Yeah,
the-
I think
But the
Yeah.
way you said it, like him going third could be cool, but I feel like it's
Third.
not cool in your eyes.
I'm definitely going Roddy.
I'm going Roddy second.
You going Roddy over
Roddy's,
Baby?
Roddy's gonna be second regardless for me.
Sheesh.
It's hard for me
I fuck with
because
Roddy's last album,
I'm
but
thinking about like
And you
that
buy
shit might go third actually.
not even from. But I like Uzi a lot, and I like Roddy a lot. So it's like for this one, it's kind of like the order for me probably don't matter. They're probably all gonna get the same amount of time.
Nah, I can't say that for me.
No,
I don't like how that sounded either. Goddamn.
Wow. All right, Paul. But
Wait. Whoa.
wait,
Why you why?
hey,
Nah, niggas is crazy.
I couldn't tell what y'all was going for.
I feel you just had to play the safe.
I feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But-
we got a bucket bite. Christopher Just.
What? But like when I listen to Lil Baby, Uzi, and Roddy, like I'm a big fan of all they music. It kind of like for me, it won't really matter the order. I'm probably gonna listen to Lil Baby first, just cause he's probably the most recent person. But even though I might listen to it first, I'm gonna try to listen to all of it at the same time. It's just I like all their music. Roddy Rich came out killing.
I'm eager to see how
So-
Roddy Rich's career.
Yeah, bro. I really want to listen to
keeps
a
going.
next Roddy Rich album. So
All right, man. So that's it. That's all we got for episode 4 of the AllTrue Podcast. And any last words for the people?
2 rights don't make a wrong. 3 rights make a left.
I thought he was gonna go somewhere with that.
Hey, get out of here.
If he's not right, then he's gonna get left.
All right. Okay.
This man.
Nah. Quest got the quotes for days.
3 rights is a
But
left.
hey, man, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. It's the AllTrue Podcast, episode 4.
Yeah. Niggas say they fuck with you, I can't tell. $500,000 shelf bill. I got bricks, birds, retail. I got $100,000 worth bill. These bitches and these niggas know they can't play around here. I call spot elementary, cause I keep a kill around here. All my aces, if you play, they make you ready, baby. I might shoot you in your head and